Hey guys, it's Frojo, and we're tuning in to the Comic-Con live stream. We're going to be playing some games too. We're going to be playing some games. We're not going to leave you hanging. I'm refreshing the page right now to make sure it didn't just start and I'm missing it. Looks like it's not started yet. It was supposed to start 2 minutes ago, but it has not yet. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye. Let's make sure the volume's on. Volume is on. Alright, we're gonna go play some Contest of Champions. While we wait, let's do that. Where's my mouse? Alright. What is up, Chid? Hey, Chid, if you want to jump on the call, let me know. What's up, Prince Gaming, Orange Pet? What's going on? Yeah, we got the Comic-Con panel thing waiting. It's waiting to go live. It says 3 p.m. Eastern. Hasn't started yet, but while we wait, we will play some contest. Get some points. What's up, Order 66? My name's Jeff. We got Iceman. We got to get in the... We gotta get in the pool for people, guys. We gotta get in the pool. Frojo, question. Maybe I got an answer. How is Rogue against Rolk? You talking about LOL Rolk? Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, here we go, here we go.
That's too much tuna. It's entirely too much. Have y'all seen that? Oh, hello? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So good. It's on the Netflix now, Lorraine. You should watch it.
I watched some of it actually.
Couldn't
and
handle
It looks like they're starting.
Couldn't
then I
handle it.
closed it. Oh, I would have loved.
We saw it on Broadway. It was great.
Have you seen them? Oh, I would have loved to have seen it live. Post the Independent. Have you seen them post the Independent Spirit Awards?
No. Okay. Okay. All right. Just let us know what if anything changes for the hashtag. We'll have to figure out what the
Yeah, they're live.
for Sunday 'cause the question.
Hey, what's up, Ray Ray?
Will the superpowers? I don't know.
We'll figure this out after when we go into the. We'll come grab you.
We just don't want to say the wrong thing. But we'll figure it. We'll talk about it during the break.
We'll have 20 minutes for third.
I just need to get that.
All right, Chid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butts. Yeah, where? Come on, get your Montel Jordan out. Let's do this. How we do it?
Twerk like Mystique, and Mystique is twerking. No.
Hey, Chid.
Yellow.
What's going on, man?
Chillin', bro. I'm ready for ice snack. What about you?
Listening to this live stream, bro.
Do you have the video feed yet?
Yeah, it's on the screen right now.
Let's raise some hell.
It's too loading for me.
Say what?
Am I kicking us off or are you?
Well, I said that I'm on a delay, so it's gonna be a while for me.
Oh yeah, it's going. It's just I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna hear it myself, because for whatever reason it don't play back through my headphones. Oh wait, it got motion now. They starting now. Maybe I double headphones.
Ah, oh no, I see it.
It's New York. Hello and welcome to Marvel
Here we go.
Live
It's
from New York
trolling
Comic
now.
Con 2017. I am Lorraine Sink.
I'm Ryan Panagos.
And we are having an awesome Comic-Con already starting. We're actually doing Marvel Live a little differently this time.
Switching
Who's
it
that
up,
guy?
flipping it up, rubbing it down. Oh no, right? You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking
poison,
about.
right?
Yes.
But this show, we've been doing a lot of cool stuff throughout the day. We've been taping all of the coolest stuff from New York Comic Con, and we're going to be
Can you
sharing
also
it
mute
throughout
Chid?
our live stream today.
I will
And
tell
we'll be
me
checking
already.
in with you guys, the fans, live, and you can interact with us throughout the
Let
stream.
me just go.
And
Go.
kind of one of
Just
the things
watch it
that's
too.
cool is we've been doing all these cool shows like Thwip, the big Marvel show that
I
we
know that
do,
one.
Eat the Universe, Marvel Becoming, Comics and Coffee, so many cool things, and we wanted to incorporate that more into our live stream and Marvel Live and bring it to you in a cool new way. And here we are, sitting in chairs.
Yeah,
Being
that's
a
right.
boss.
Super boss. And of course, if you're not watching it at Marvel Live already on Marvel.com, you can go to Marvel.com/NYCC2017, where you can not only see this, but see live tweets of panels and all kinds of cool stuff like photos, articles, all that stuff.
Strongmen just like lifting.
That's well, you might.
That might
I
be
don't
my
know.
webpage. Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. What else is going on? We've got so much going on. There's panels, and
Tons of
fun
panels.
things happening throughout the day.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the rundown for today, what we're
Yes.
going to be seeing on the show today. So we're going to have Ronald L. Smith, who's a YA author, who's author of Black Panther, The Young Prince.
Yeah, brand new. It's super cool.
Yeah, and we're going to have some coffee
And
on
comics.
the stage at the Marvel booth.
Yes, that was kind of great, and it was all about me. So it's
Yeah.
extra great.
There's a character in it
Yes.
that Ryan has an affinity for.
Yeah, our barista artist just.
No,
knocked
that's
it
not
out of the
Kabam
park.
Mike.
It looks
That's
beautiful. You guys
Agent
will
M.
love to stay tuned for that.
And we're going to have a special booth tour with
What's up,
Walter
6C?
Hickey, who is going to be doing some really cool stuff, showing you all of the cool stuff on the floor that you could only see if you're there at the con, but you're not. So we're showing it to you guys.
Yeah, we want you guys to stay tuned every day, get a little taste.
A little
Yeah.
mwah.
Yeah, mwah.
And then we're going to have some M&M's Guardians of the Galaxy awesome dance-off. We're going to see some fun Marvel fans getting down, hoping to win.
Like they win love.
What did they win?
Love.
Oh.
Isn't that what all humans are looking for?
I
Okay.
think more cash prizes, boats, you know, like
What?
It does all come down to both.
yeah,
right?
free spaying and neutering for your pets, that kind of stuff.
I like that you're practical.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have Eat the Universe segment with celebrity chef Justin Werner. He's so great.
Oh my gosh.
And his food is delish.
If I haven't said it already, and you'll hear it again, he made me eat snake without telling me, and it was great.
That's a true fact. I watched that happen.
Yep.
And then you're going to talk with the New Day.
Yes. New Day. Wrestlers from WWE who are doing a really cool event with Marvel vs. Capcom and IGN here around New York Comic Con, and it's awesome. They're friends. It's good to see them.
And you Marvel gamers are definitely going to want to stay here with us the whole time because there is going to be a Kabam
What time?
Contest of Champions character reveal
What time?
here on the show. So you want to stay to watch it, and then we're going to have Ashley
It said
Eckstein
3
from
p.m.,
Universe.
so
We're gonna
maybe
have
that's
Ed
in
McGuinness
45
and the guy
minutes.
doing a live quick draw.
I was looking online
Yeah,
on
so
Twitter
Ed
and
is
it had a
great.
3
yeah.
Really
p.m.
exciting. He's just like super game to have fun with us and do some cool stuff and show you guys how his art is made, which is neat.
Yeah.
And talking about Contest of Champions, if you're a player like me, you've seen some of the cool new updates that are happening in the game, and that's kind of be part of what we're talking about in the stream. So you definitely want to stay for that.
For sure. And then we're going to have Matt Rosenberg.
Yeah, my
Writer.
friend Matt. He's got a beard. He'll probably be wearing shorts. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, we're going to be looking up his shorts.
Are you facial hair friends?
Always. When we see each other, it's not like a handshake or a hug. It's just I rub my mustache on his beard, and it's a normal thing that grown men do.
like puppies or
Yeah.
just normal grown men stuff.
Uh-huh.
And of course, you guys can interact with us throughout the stream when you hashtag Marvel NYCC.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's going to be super great, and we have tons of stuff coming up. So tweet us your questions, your comments. Also, if you have questions for our guests and that kind of stuff, or just like if you want to request songs from Ryan, you can do that.
Oh, solo
Nope.
mio. No,
Nope,
we don't
none
own
of
the rights to that. Okay,
Nothing.
that's fine. But I think from here, we should show something cool that we've already done today.
But Ryan,
What
have we done that's so crazy cool today?
How about a live episode of Thwip, the Big Marvel Show,
That sounds
from the stage?
amazing. You should absolutely show them that.
Yes. So stay tuned. Check that out. It's going to be super fun, and then we'll be back. It's going to be great.
Stick right here at Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2017. It's New York Comic Con!
Here on Thwip, the Big Marvel Show!
Hey guys, I'm Lorraine Singh.
And I'm Ryan Panagos. I don't know why we're saying our last names. It's really weird to me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like.
Let's talk about New York Comic Con. What's going on this weekend?
All right, there's so many things. You guys, first of all, I want to say this is Thwip, the Big Marvel Show. It's a show that we do on Marvel.com and the Marvel YouTube.
We have a
every
Facebook page
Tuesday.
for it. We're on Twitter. Everywhere you can watch our stuff.
Right. And you guys are currently watching us Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2017.
SlycemGaming.
There's a ton of stuff coming up this week.
Oh my gosh.
Let's start talking panels.
Yeah, so many cool panels. You've got two Cup of Joe panels. Lots of cool news and reveals coming for that. X-Men stuff. You've got the cool conversation between Ta-Nehisi Coates and Jason Reynolds.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then there's lots of TV stuff.
There's a ton of cool TV stuff. The thing I'm really pumped about, Marvel's Runaways coming to Hulu. It's debuting on November 21st, and they are doing their first panel here at New York Comic Con 2017. We're going to have some cool stuff out of that. They're going to be doing a signing. We're going to get to meet the cast.
Yep.
It's going to be what we call in the biz dope.
I think in 45 minutes they're doing the character reveal.
This week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about it.
Really, really cool.
Stephen Moyer, Amy Acker,
Get them mutants.
Mutants powers.
All right, guys, do y'all want me to play the game and keep listening myself, and then jump back in once they go back into Contest of Champions stuff? Y'all tell me what y'all want me to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Because I can play contest and keep listening, and then once it's relevant to us, I can bring it back in. Y'all let me know.
Very cool. They look great.
Thanks. Thank you. And I'm so excited about it. But you know what I'm more excited about?
What's that?
That we have a new segment coming up.
All right, leave it up.
Now. This guy is one of the smartest dudes
Play the game.
at Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Let's bring him to the stage. Tom
Senior
Brevoort.
Vice President and Executive Editor of Marvel Comics. Yeah. Tom, please stand over there.
Join us in the middle.
Tom started as an intern and is now a Senior Vice President.
I don't know if I can get the audio.
Avengers Comics for over 20 years. He's amazing. Thank you for doing this, Tom.
I'll try.
Very, very tired.
It's just starting for you. What are some of the big highlights of your Comic-Con this year?
There's the Cup of Joe panel on Saturday. There's a Kirby panel also on Saturday. There's a bunch of panels later on today. Just walking the floor and seeing all this.
It is huge. And so, speaking of huge, we've got a huge game
We
called...
do just about everything, I'm going to say.
People like to beat me.
All right, I think I got the audio
People like to beat
working.
him. So, you guys are going to have your chance to unseat the king of Marvel Comics trivia from our Marvel HQ.
Tell me if I need to make it
But
louder.
If you want to compete, you can talk to Judy over there on the side, see if you can get a chance to unseat Brevoort.
We need
What do
3 victims. We've got 1 victim already. I've pulled the questions out from my butt. We're ready to go. Come on over here. You got a great costume. Tell us your name and what your costume is.
My name is Emily. I am dressed as Jubilee.
Her costume doesn't look great, guys. Yeah, the costume
Looks
does not look
awesome.
good.
Very good. All right. So we've got bells.
We've got bells. If you think you know the answer, you have to ring in. Whoever rings in first gets the first stab at answering the question correctly. If they answer it wrong,
not fair,
though,
Tom.
I assume I
you
know the
can
answer to the question.
steal.
So
He's disqualified now. He rang too early. I win by default.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I control the rules here.
Okay, so I will be your microphone. Lorraine will be Tom's microphone. I've got the questions.
What happened to Chit?
So it's the there's going to be 5 chances to beat Brevoort.
I'll start with my
First question. Yeah.
Can we get our mics a little up?
What newspaper does Peter Parker work for?
Okay. Y'all want to see the...
At the moment, none, but traditionally the Daily Bugle.
That's correct. All right, you've got 4 more chances. What is Hawkeye's dog's name?
That's her costume.
Lucky or Pizza Dog.
That costume is trash.
The
What
look
the
of
hell,
horror
man?
on your face
I know, it's really bad.
It's not a costume. That's a hoodie
wonderful.
or a jacket.
I knows it all.
I'll go back to the
What
game.
is Black Widow's full real name, including her middle name?
No. No.
Tom's hand is slow.
No.
I'll take it without the middle name if you got it.
Natasha Romanoff.
What I know is Natasha Romanoff, and I think that's probably not the actual full name because it's not in Russian.
Tom, do you want to counter?
I think you can. I think you can give it
Oh,
to her. I think you can give it
yes.
to her. I
The
think that
Warms my heart. Thank you.
yes, that is very good. We'll take that answer. It's also Natalia Alianova Romanova,
Whoa!
which I didn't even know.
Whoa!
it's
a big word, guys.
All right, you've got 2 more. Who presents Captain America with his first circular shield?
Howard Stark.
You know what? I'm going to take that because it works in the movies.
I'll give that for the movie. Sure.
Yes. Yay!
In
the comics.
FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Correct. In the living legend, Captain America number 255 from 1981.
Congratulations for getting a question right.
I got 1 of my own merits, so thank you.
You did great.
I'd give you 2.
We'll give you 2.
I credit you with 2.
You guys are such good sports. Shake hands in the spirit of good sportsmanship. And I think we have something special for you there off to the side.
What's up, Terry?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll take this. Next victim, please.
Next victim. How was that, Tom?
That was good. That was nice. It was easy.
All right,
Who do
sir,
we
what
have
is your
here?
name? Nicholas. Nicholas. All right, you ready? You understand the game? Here's your bell. Black Panther is the king of the African country Wakanda. Correct.
That is
Came
correct.
in there. This one is going to be a competition, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 1. What is the name of the battle axe that Thor Odinson wields?
Storm.
Nope.
Close, but no.
It's pronounced Jarborn.
Jarborn.
Or as I like to call it, yarn yarn.
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 My baby Bjorn.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's 1 and 1.
Okay. Though we know him as Frank Castle, the Punisher's birth name is
Castiglione.
Francis Castiglione. All right, it's okay. This is
We got-
Tom Brevoort. You're doing well. You got 1 so far.
He has a name named after
He said
him.
battle axe, iMac. He said battle
Daredevil's
axe.
traditional
Not
red costume
hammer.
First appeared in what issue?
Oh my God.
Daredevil 7, as every school child
Number
does.
7.
That is correct in the semester of Daredevil that we all took very early on. All right, last one. I think you can do this one.
Yep.
Carol Danvers, a.k.a. Captain Marvel, was born in which U.S. city?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh boy. Boston, Massachusetts.
I think that's right.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, he
Yeah.
got it with
All
no help
right.
from me whatsoever.
You did not unseat Brevoort, but you did put in a good
Yeah.
show.
You got 40%, which is failing, but still good.
And
Really
you made
good.
him answer quickly.
Yeah, very good.
Quick, easy one first. Quick, easy one first. And you said, what year?
Thank you. I will take.
We
I
have
will take the
something special
bell.
for you off
We'll
to
get
the
you something
side.
over there.
Aw, thank you. Okay.
No, Jordan, that's in like 40 minutes,
One more
Jordan.
victim. Here's your bell, sir. What is your name?
John.
John, you ready for this?
I think
but
it's.
wait.
It says
Look
3
at the
p.m. on the
time.
shot.
It's
On the.
sudden death.
on the-
That
It says 3
means
p.m. on the
you
list
guys are
for
gonna
the
answer
events.
as many questions as you can, as quickly as you can. win.
Yeah, Miss Marvel's not
I'm gonna
Kree.
try to
I will
read these
tell
real
you when your
quick.
time is up.
All right, Scarlet Witch's
She
brother's
becomes
name
part
is-
Kree.
Pietro Maximoff, Quicksilver.
I mean,
I think.
yeah, she gets powers
Oh,
as a
I got it
Kree.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rang.
What is the
It's the
inscription
girl
on
from
Thor's hammer or Mjolnir?
Thwip.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess power of Thor.
Correct. That's not right. What year was Hulk created?
The year of the Hulk.
No.
1962.
63.
1962.
Tom was
This
right.
Power
That
Cosmic
was good. Good
being
try, though.
What?
When does Captain
Power
America
Cosmic.
first lift Thor's hammer?
When he first lifts
Thor
Thor's hammer.
390.
Thor.
Valiant try.
This dude's
Oh,
retarded.
No, Tom is right, of course. That was in 1988. Who is Marvel's first character?
That would be the Soldier, or the Sentinel, or the Sentry, or the Human Torch.
Close.
Technically, Marvel's
Yes.
first character is
Stan
Kazar.
Lee.
Technically, Tom.
Technically, Marvel's first character is Kazar.
Ooh. All right. Well,
You probably have Namor.
we have
down there.
Namor.
Kazar was in pulps before he was in comics.
We just got Brevoorted. Okay. What issue did Spider-Man first appear in?
Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Correct. You got one, and that was fast. In which issue does Bruce Banner transform into Hulk to distress for the first time?
The
These are hard
Tale
questions.
of Transformation, first time.
Technically, that's Avengers 3.
Technically, Avengers 3.
Yes.
We have Avengers 3 on here.
Okay, well then
Then that is correct.
all right.
We've got Brevoort checked. Although Carol Danvers first appears in Marvel Universe in 1968, what year did she become Captain Marvel?
1976.
Obviously, 1976.
And that is it.
That is it.
Oh.
It was close. It was close.
7-1.
My bell was
Brevoort.
broken.
Aw.
Ah, the classic broken bell
Still
syndrome.
get some love. Please shake hands.
He
said
just
this
whispered
isn't over.
something.
It was a good effort. It was a good
This is
effort.
how supervillains are made.
To be continued.
Thank you, John. Tom, thank you so much. Where are fans going to find you on social media?
Tom Brevoort on Twitter.
Easy peasy. Tom's got to go to a panel. We thank him.
Thank you.
We're going to play more fun things all the time. What are we
That's
doing?
right. Right now, we're actually going to play our Infinity Wheel. So if you still want to do some trivia, get a chance.
Y'all want to see the Infinity Wheel?
Home with you. We have our Infinity Wheel here. You can line up right here at the side of the stage right now. And our producer will pull you on up. And we'll do some fun trivia. We have lots of cool games that we're going to play.
Yeah. How do you want to do this? Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to be over
let's,
here with the fans?
Let me put down this bell.
Put down the bell. Bring up our victim.
All right,
contestant.
I'll bring it up in just a second.
Great. I'll be over here with the fans. Hello, sir. What is your name?
Sam, yeah.
Sam, please take a spin of the Infinity Wheel. Let's face the camera. Ooh, we've got alien race or cheese. So in this game, she's going to ask you, is this an alien race from the Marvel Universe or a type of cheese?
And
Okay.
you are going to guess. So this name is
Bell?
Trezelle.
Trezelle.
Alien race or cheese.
Trezelle cheese.
I
you
honestly
tell
don't remember.
us.
Alien race.
You're right, it is.
Yes!
First appearing in Incredible Hulk number 92 in 2006. It's a three-legged land animal from the planet of Sakaar.
Awesome. Very cool.
We have something
so
special for you.
yeah, we'll have you go about this way and wait on that side, and we'll make sure we get you something. Thank you, Sam. We'll take
Thank
the next
you.
person up. Judy. Judy. We'll take the next person up. Hi, what is your name?
Angela?
You ready for this?
Oh, hello, Angela.
Awesome. All right, Angela, please spin.
Alien Racer.
Alien racer cheese again.
All right. All right, I'll read this one for you. Carolon. It's called Carolon.
Cheese? Alien Race.
Alien race is correct.
That's right.
Yes, they first appeared in Marvel Preview number 15 in the Kindar star system. I had no idea either. So good guess. You did well.
Thank you so
Angela.
much.
All right. Hello, sir. What is your name?
Eric.
You ready? Yep. All right. Please spin the wheel.
Chid likes Eric.
Origin story.
All right. What do we call the alien creature that bonded with Peter Parker and then Eddie Brock to create the villain anti-hero known as Venom?
The symbiote.
Sure is a symbiote.
Yeah.
You answered that too quickly. I'm going to make you answer one more.
Ooh, that was okay. We would have also taken Clintar.
Yeah, we would.
Okay.
Who is the alien warrior who once lifted Thor's hammer, leading
Beta Ray
Odin to
Bill.
make him...
Better Ray Bill.
Man, why were you
Okay.
in the Beat Brevoort section?
Hold up. One more time. What is the name of the planet where Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy
Sakaar.
originally comes from?
Oh wait, Groot. Planet X.
Yeah,
Planet X.
Thanks.
Planet X.
I just wanted to, unseat you.
Yeah. Folks who are watching, come on in. We've got room for more. You're going to win prizes. You can answer questions. We're probably going to give you something even if you get it wrong.
I was
because
thinking they were
we're
saying
relatively nice. Come on in.
Hulk at first.
Hi, what's your name?
Melinda. Yep.
Please spin the wheel.
She like, yup, sure.
Superhero charades.
Okay, superhero charades. How do you want to play this, Lorraine?
I think that you should act it out.
I'll act
and
it out.
she has to guess.
Okay. All right, I'll give you. You want to go over to Lorraine?
Come
No, that's all Chid right there,
Come
guys.
stand with me.
These are all very embarrassing.
This is why we write this game.
Okay.
To make Ryan embarrassed. You have to guess at least 3.
Spider-Man.
That was
You gotta do at
quick.
least 3, Ryan.
What?
At least 3.
That's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch? This Doctor Strange. It's Doctor Strange.
You might remember a guy named Benedict Cumberbatch played this guy once.
Oh, Doctor Strange.
That's right, Doctor Strange. Thanks so much
That's
for
Did you
playing.
like my
That's
flying
cheating.
motion? That was like, I went to Juilliard to be able to do that.
That's a lie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Suzu.
Susan, how you doing? You look amazing.
Thank you.
Susan,
welcome.
you're not supposed to tell us your secret identity.
We'll keep your secret safe. It's fine. All right, you want to spin the wheel?
Sure.
Origin story. Let's see what I got for you here. Okay. I think you should spin this wheel again. Oh, no. It landed on something like easier. Let's do some superhero charades. Here, I'll be your person this time.
Okay, so she's going to act out the characters, and you're going to tell us which character she's pretending to be.
You've got this.
Ant-Man.
Really good. Very good. All right, 2 more.
Hulk.
Daredevil? Daredevil?
Loki.
Yes. 2 for
Oh,
2
Loki.
so far.
Can't see what she's doing.
Nick Fury. Oh my God.
Oh, she's covering her eye.
Good job, Susan.
That was truly amazing. Also, your costume is so good. Can you just strut the catwalk for us?
Like, show the camera.
Would you just give us like a full twirl?
It's Daredevil.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, give it up.
My favorite Daredevil story is when he goes and picks up prints from the print shop, and he's got them with him when he's traveling. It's the best. You are amazing.
Ant-Man was the
Thank you
first
so
one, Ryan.
much.
Thank you so much. Here, this is for you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You can come off this
Come
way.
on this way. Thank you. All right, we have one more victim. Come on in, sir. How you doing? What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, please spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
That is a hell of a spin, sir. Good job.
I used to watch Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Punisher.
So.
I like to think of myself as a modern-day Vanna White.
Okay, this game is called Catch a Phrase. I'm going to throw a phrase at you that a character might say, and you're going to tell me who said it. Sound good?
Okay.
Awesome. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot.
Mary Jane.
Heck yeah. Imperious Rex.
Namor.
Heck yeah. By the hoary hosts of Hogarth. I almost said Jerry Hogarth.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. That's right.
That's great.
Okay, one last one. Mind Gott.
What was that?
Mind Gott. It's in German.
Red Skull.
Close. No, not close at all, but
Baron Strucker.
Nightcrawler.
Oh.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, you got them all.
Great job. Thank you so much.
All right.
What a bunch of winners. Give it up for everybody who played.
Beach. There's Contest of Champions
Let's move back over here.
info coming up in like 30 minutes.
Now it's time for Social Hour.
Woo!
This is where we normally take tweets and YouTube comments and we answer them live on the show. But instead what we're going to do is we are going to answer your guys' questions. And if you have a really great question, you are going to get something extra special and cool.
Can we tell them what it is? Or should we?
I think we should. Come on down. Come on down. Start thinking of questions. And please ask us questions. Oh, just you can wait here. We'll get right to you.
I can go back to the audio.
But please
This is one stage, noob. This is. You don't have to go to this booth if you don't want to.
TV shows. We don't want to ruin the end of anything, so think of those kinds of
I'll go back to the
questions,
game and play the audio for now.
Yeah. And we have a special prize. Come on over here. Nick Varela, Marvel Comics artist, has created something very special for us. Nick, what is it?
Can you tell us what this is?
It's Deadpool riding a unicorn taxi.
Heck yeah, it is. That is Deadpool riding a unicorn.
Consenting adults.
Another, and what conversations
My bad.
have gone on, you know.
Exactly. So we're just going to trust that they're consenting adults who
like to smooch other people.
Yeah, they just like to smooch. Some people just like smooching.
I don't want to say they're in an open relationship.
No comment.
Sounds like cheating.
Ooh, Nick's
Nick
got
Varela,
a hard
hot
stance
take.
on this one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
If we've got another question
give-
coming up.
Is
anyone
this
with a
question worthy of your drawing, or do you want to give him a really cool prize? She wants another question.
We want another question. Who's got a question? If you've got a question for Nick Varela, a Marvel artist, about potentially maybe art or her work, you can ask that. You can ask things about the show, about Marvel.com, about working in comics, all of those kinds of things.
We're going to give you a special Marvel Unlimited prize. So it gives you a monthly subscription.
Yeah,
to
because they
Marvel
don't have.
Unlimited.
I'm sure they don't
I'll
have
give this
masteries.
To these gentlemen here, or right to you. There we go. Haywood, why don't you ask us a question? Come on over.
Will Steve Rogers lead another Avengers team?
Will Steve Rogers lead another Avengers team? That's a good question. That's a little spoilery. We're not really sure because I don't know, and I think Steve has a lot of research to do in the wake of Secret
Iceman
Invasion,
cutoffs.
Secret Empire, and all the events that have
6.57
gone on.
million.
So we would love it because he's Steve Rogers.
They have masteries.
If you were
Okay.
going to draw
Well, then they
Steve
just
Rogers at
all
the
suck
helm of
then.
any Avengers team, what roster would you choose to draw?
I don't know. I'm just giving them a
Which
hard
would you
time.
like to create if you were?
Well, I'd put myself in.
You put
again.
yourself
You put
in it?
yourself in? Okay.
And then I'd put myself again and again.
So just a bunch of Nick
Yeah,
Morellas.
just a bunch of Nick Morellas dressed up as all different superheroes, and I'm just worshiping Captain America.
Where is that print?
Good question.
Okay.
That's the next one. That's the next one.
Commissioning it right away.
Awesome. Do we have one more?
Hi, first time Comic Con person here. Hi, everybody. Hey.
Hi. What's your name, sir?
My name is James. People call me Jimmy Jam. Nobody does. That's
Okay,
not
Jimmy
true.
Jam.
Yeah. My question is, who's your favorite new Marvel TWIP correspondent person?
Well, that would be probably
Adam, we're just waiting for
Do I
the
count?
reveal
You're
in a
not
little
that
bit.
new. You know, it would probably be James Arthur. James Arthur, come up here. You guys, this is James Arthur. He is one of our TWIP correspondents. He's going to be here with us throughout the week on Marvel Live, which you guys can check out at marvel.com/NYCC2017 and hashtag MarvelNYCC to interact with us and ask us questions. What's the coolest thing you've done so far?
I had an amazing Diamond booth tour, the Diamond Select toys. It was really cool. Got to see some really big toys.
Really
and,
big
I
toys.
just love looking at that lockjaw over there and just hoping that I'll get some slobber on my face.
That's weird.
That's okay. I thought we were sharing weird. Oh, I thought this was share weird things here, or just weasel my way into the segment right now.
Yeah, no, that's what TWIP, the Marvel show, is all about.
Yeah, Weaseling.
Weaseling.
That's what I do best.
Okay, we maybe have time for one last question.
One last question.
One last question.
For this.
Right
Yes.
there.
My question is, I'm a huge fan of the Blue Marvel. He's like my favorite superhero
Yes.
altogether. And in his first issue, his first run, I should say, he fought the entire Avengers.
Rojo, is the video
Essentially,
going
rocked
public
the
after your
center
live
of the
stream?
moon, flying through like a
Oh,
satellite,
Ryan,
destroying a whole bunch of people.
I hadn't made the
My question is,
thumbnail.
if
I've been
him
at
and
the
Sentry
doctor's
would
office
go
all
full
morning. I
out
got home
one-on-one, who would win?
and needed
In
to
my
get on the live
opinion, I
stream.
would always go with the Blue Marvel because he's so smart and so.
If somebody else wants to make the
emotionally
thumbnail
put
and make it
together.
live, they
The
can.
Sentry is unstable. He's super powerful, but he's not like something's gonna happen. He's gonna flip out. He may even turn into the Void, and I think the Blue Marvel still beats him.
Okay, but Sentry ripped a god in half.
Wait.
So I feel like it's really would come down to like an emotional battle. Like if Sentry could keep it together long enough, he would have a shot. But I would put my money on Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel has beaten God level characters before, but he is awesome. I like that question. That's a good one.
I'm just gonna side with Lorraine because I learned you always side with Lorraine here. So.
You know what?
Quick at the whip.
I'm going to give you, well, actually, Nick, why don't you give the gentleman the print? That's awesome.
All right. Thank you guys all so much for playing along with us here on TWIP, the Big Marvel Show. We're going to have more coming up on Marvel Live at marvel.com/NYCC2017.
Blue Marvel.
Stay right here.
It's Blue Marvel.
online.
He's
And
really
stay right here
powerful
at Marvel
character.
Because we have more cool stuff that we're about to do in just a minute.
Yeah. Bye.
What's up, y'all? You are watching Marvel Live here at New York Comic Con 2017. I'm Ryan Penagos, a.k.a. Marvel's Agent M.
I'm Lorraine Sink, and we're joined by author Ronald L. Smith. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me here.
Well, we were just talking, and you said this is your first Comic-Con. Is that true?
It is, it is. I'm a certified big nerd, geek. I love all this stuff, but sometimes
Can't hear this dude.
the big ones. So I'm having a blast.
Well, I'm glad that you could be here with us. You, of course, wrote this book.
Yeah, actually, have you been to like BookCon and stuff?
BookCon, yeah, festivals, literary festivals.
Yeah, it's just because he's a newer character.
I'm sure there's huge cosplay at BookCon.
He's a new-ish character.
Oh, well, there's never as much
Here's
as here.
pretty intense. Yeah, but you wrote a book.
Yeah,
for
Black
us.
Panther, the
Yes.
young prince.
It's very exciting.
So, I mean, let's just get into it. T'Challa has a really interesting story because he's not just in Wakanda.
Right. No, I guess I can say what the body copy flap cover reveals.
Yes. Safe.
And, you know, this is the story of young T'Challa. You know, who is he before he becomes the Black Panther? So we wanted to tell.
Yeah, I saw it in Yeet's video. They had masteries.
And we see some of Wakanda, but then we also see the young prince, T'Challa, in Chicago, on the south side of Chicago, which is an interesting kind of stranger in a strange land kind of situation, because even though he's a prince and he's wealthy and he has all this privilege, his life is kind of really pretty sheltered. So what is it like for a kid with his background and his family history and all of this destiny that's heaped upon him to be someplace where he has to remain anonymous because something's going on in Wakanda? Can't tell you what it is yet, but he has to be sent away.
Intrigue. And I like it that it's not just like, okay, you're a prince of the most advanced nation on the planet. We're going to send you to a really great school and it's going to be wonderful. It's like, no, you're going to like slip under the radar. You're going to sort of live how normal folks in America live.
Right.
And in Chicago, in this like, it's not like he's not getting all the amenities that he would be used to.
No, it's not.
You just opened your 9th 5-star and duped your X23. Congrats, bro.
I mean, it's a pretty great school.
Yeah, well, it is, but they want you know, T'Chaka, his father, wants him to get to know.
Let me go to Twitter and show you guys the schedule they got going on.
So that's why he goes to this kind of Southside Chicago school, which is still a good school, but it's not what he would expect. So
let me go pull the schedule up.
There's some bad stuff going down there, of course, and he finds himself wrapped up in it. And
ain't that the case?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned T'Chaka. There's also some Marvel characters that people might recognize, but maybe some new characters potentially.
Right. Well, the wonderful folks at Disney Marvel Press, you know, they gave me this opportunity. And, you know, there's a lot to learn if you're not big on Black Panther. Obviously, I knew a lot.
See, I don't know what time zone this is, though. It doesn't say.
But it's kind of an origin story in a way that doesn't necessarily tie in with the movie, but I was able to create my own story. So you see, you know, T'Challa and Baku, you know, some of the people from Wakanda. There's mention of the older mythology. But then there's also the school friends that T'Challa makes. So they're new characters, and then the antagonist, Gemini Jones, is my invention. So I hope people will like it. It's a lot of fun, and you know, great opportunity.
So Eastern.
So
well, there was
beforehand, and I was like, is Gemini Jones an established character? Because you did such a great job making such a.
If it was 3 p.m. Eastern, it was an hour ago, but this live stream just started not too long ago, and they said coming up.
And I was like searching my brain, like. I'm stumped. Which
that's cool. Because once you're into that world, you feel those names and all the alliteration and the vocabulary of the world.
Yeah, he can go get a job working for Scorpio in the Marvel Universe a little later on in life. And speaking of Gemini,
nah, it's live.
I know some
it's a live stream.
There's potentially some dark magic, and you have dark magic in a lot of your work. What is it about dark magic that you find interesting?
Wow.
There's 647 people watching the live stream.
Young T'Challa does find something happening that could be dark magic. Is it dark? Is it magic?
I don't know.
Is it science? Is it technology run amok? Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. But I think, you know, I write literature for young people, and, you know, I think that I grew up on that kind of stuff in comic books and fantasy books and sci-fi books. So magic, dark magic, kind of there's something within all of us that's kind of the dark side, right? So what happens when you tap into that? You know, is it tempting? Is it? It's not just totally black and white. There could be something. There could be a pull that really wants to tempt you into this kind of stuff. So I just like exploring that. You know, dark magic. You know, black.
There's nothing on Marvel Champions.
So I hope that answered.
I know. I love that.
Yeah. So you mentioned, you know, you've been a big fan of Black Panther. Do you have a favorite run from?
It doesn't say, Hector. We gotta wait and see.
You know, creative team. Like I think. You know, Christopher Priest's run for me is seminal in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I really like I like everything. Reginald Hudlin stuff.
Yeah, Reginald's great.
I love it all.
Yeah.
I love it all.
Yeah, and the current stuff, we're doing some interesting things with Black Panther and with the mythology. So you mentioned a little bit of some of like the older characters. Do you get into any of the mythology behind the Black Panther in the book?
Well, you know. A little bit. I mean, that's why I wanted to open it up in Wakanda, so you get a real sense of the country and what it's like. And so you know, we kind of hint at that stuff. It's in the background. It's a backdrop. We spent a little
Marvel
bit of time,
Entertainment.
not a whole lot, but I did really want to paint a picture of what this country is like, you know, why it is the way it is.
Marvel
you know, talk
Entertainment.
about vibranium and the heart-shaped herb and all the kind of mystical stuff. So to kind of lay down a foundation for what this country is really about, and who T'Challa and the Black Panther clan is really about.
Sure.
You know, I'm always really interested. Black Panther, you know, there are different creators that create him. There is an actor portraying him. Where do you think you find T'Challa's voice in yourself? Is there someone you think of when you think of his voice? Is it just something innate in you?
I was thinking of myself.
Yeah.
I think I am the Black Panther, so.
Really? Good.
No, I mean, you know, you just want to try to somehow tap into that mythology and that culture and just do the best job you can. I mean, it helps if you know something about it. It helps that you know, I had all of the resources of Marvel. I can just reach out and ask them a question. I'm like, no, T'Challa wouldn't say that, or no.
It's No Life. They do every so often. They've already talked about it a little bit. They teased it earlier, and now they're talking about Black Panther.
To something that people will relate to.
Well, I love that so much. Where can people find you online?
My Twitter is @RonSmithBooks.
Hey, what's up, Sonic?
And my website is
You're welcome.
blackflowers.com.
Ooh, I like that as
Yeah,
a
that is
URL.
good. Yeah. One last real quick question. In writing this and preparing for the book, have you watched anything for the film? Like, have you seen the teasers, the posters, or anything? Or are you trying to keep like a total...
I've seen the trailer for, I don't know, 5,000 times.
Yep.
I wish I had some kind of extra clout, but they've got a lid on it. And I haven't seen anything else. I did get a little bit of
So 4 p.m.
Research-wise, not necessarily visual, but written. So, but no, I'm
3:35 Black Panther.
I can't wait.
That's that sounds right.
We are too. Well, we actually are going
Marvel
to check
booth
out
tour
a
at 4.
dance-off that happened over on
Eat
the
the
Marvel stage.
universe.
So let's take a look at that right now.
Thank you, Ron.
Is that Galactus?
Okay, bring it down. Okay, audience, this is hard. What
Oh
are we
my God.
thinking?
Little dancers.
There's some little kids on the screen.
So the
in
voices
some
you're
costumes.
hearing right now, we're
If
still
y'all want
here
me to
with
put
you.
it up,
This is Lorraine.
let me know. There's some little kids
And
in
oh
costumes.
my gosh, are we going to have,
on the screen.
as a famous piano man once said, tiny
We're gonna be
dancers?
standing right over there. Thank you,
Oh, did you already say?
Yeah,
Oh,
good job.
So we're like an hour away from the character reveal.
let's
Then
see how they do.
Where are my guys want to dance?
And that's
right there.
Mike
You're up.
emceeing
Who else?
The dance off for us.
We have to. This is 18 and over at this point.
I'm already
18 and
very
over.
excited about this
2,
tiny Phoenix.
3, and 4.
I feel like
Come on
either
up right
way,
now.
she's like dark phoenixing super hard. If it doesn't go her way, she will burn this place to the ground.
I hope not.
Yeah, probably
Her
not.
parents are probably there.
You're right. Good point. She won't go full
Hey,
flame.
I don't make the rules. 18 and over.
There's a guy on a phone.
I love this phone call. Big fan of it.
Yeah. We can't.
Well, why
hear
didn't you
what's going
say
on,
so?
We're just
I could turn the
experiencing
sound
this with
off
you
for the
guys.
fight.
With the horse's head.
And we've got a spider horse.
What is happening?
Amazing spider horse. Okay, guys, limber it up.
I hope it says no horseplay.
Sean, bring us a
Oh, this guy
He's
is
just loosening it up.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
they're a dynamic duo. Spider horse and brown t-shirt man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
You know
I'm gonna give it to Spider Horse. He's doing a lot of punching, but he's like really making it happen.
Totally.
Oh,
And then-
phone call guy is into it.
All right.
Like you have to
It's
have
a
some
clear
guts
winner.
to
You're in
go
the
up on the
competition.
stage, dance in front of
Hang on over
hundreds,
there.
kind of
All right,
thousands
off
of
with your horse.
strangers.
It's true.
It's
Thank
awesome.
you guys. I need
Look at that. They're all hugging. They're all happy.
They're
Friends.
gonna be friends for life because of this.
You're
Yeah.
up.
It's like
You're
their
up.
summer camp.
Over the age of 18 only. You're up. And you're
Okay.
up. Come on
They're
up.
clearing the stage. Oh, I hope so too.
So the kids.
I mean, it really does take so much guts.
Oh,
to
there
get
you go,
up there. I
Chid.
don't know if I
There
could
you
do
go,
it.
boy.
Do it, but I
There's
would
all you, man.
on from a distance.
Huh? That's all you right there on stage right now.
Characters with cool hair.
I'm unfamiliar with this character.
Oh,
but
hell no. No.
folks up to get down.
What the? No.
Oh, they have a routine.
Bro, what is that?
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited about it.
Dude, she ate a unicorn. What is this?
I don't know. Y'all wanted to watch it.
Come on. I thought you guys.
I don't know what they want to watch. Give me the chick with glasses. I'll take that one. The rest, take them back. I don't want it.
Are you guys feeling Womp Womp?
Yes.
I like it. I like
The one girl could dance on the far left though.
The gal on the left, she was like
way into it.
and she was good. Like,
She
those
was
are
good.
legit, just straight up. She's dancing. She's got the moves.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
That's the one you want?
I want to.
Oh, yes.
Little kids dancing is the best.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's like
Apparently I'm too loud.
coordination isn't there, but all the
Yeah, 'cause
excitement.
they
Like
said
a lot
all
of
the-
jumping and hand flapping, but it's my favorite thing. Best part of a wedding, little kid dancing.
Yeah, you're too loud. Oh, Mystique.
Up next. Ooh, Star-Lord and Mystique.
And red guy.
We'll say he could be any superhero just on a day off.
Yep.
Ooh, fancy footwork.
Spider-Man.
Underoos.
Yeah, under. Good job, man. Yep.
What?
Oh, Star-Lord is kicking it kid and play style.
Mystique is terrific.
She is
She's
into it, and I'm digging it. She's like working the crowd down front.
Oh yeah.
Mystique transformed into Michael Jackson right there. All right, so let me give you the rules.
Okay, what is
That
this?
Mystique costume.
They're doing a dance costume party contest.
That was designed.
If that's dance, then I know nothing.
Whatever it was. And it's still.
My goodness.
Like
That is cringe at its finest.
Costume, but you
Mistake. Ah, good one, I'm like.
Oh yeah, it's so classic, and the little
Alright.
skull belt is what we like to call in the biz dope.
I want to know, in like Mystique in the comics, in her costume, is that flesh or is that cloth? Because you know she like
Oh, the panel, like the cutout.
Well, no, she can shapeshift everything.
Right.
So is she shapeshifting like cloth? I don't like with a
Oh.
look. You know what I mean? 'Cause
And
you've
like if
seen
somebody tears her dress, does it hurt?
Ooh.
All right, you're good. So let me tell you, he's
That guy's
good.
doing some spins.
Get them spins done. Amazing.
Let me tell you about how this is going to work. So the adults are going to compete for the grand prize. Okay? Kids, we have a separate prize for the kids. The adults are going to come up in here. We're going to have 4 spots.
I guess they're
We're
regrouping,
gonna play a beat.
figuring out what's going
You might
on.
have heard the song already from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So what is your name? Sharika. And where are you from, Sharika?
Okay, I think they're trying to.
Oh,
figure
her name's
out, like,
Sharika,
whittling
Chid.
it down a little
Mystique.
bit, maybe.
All right, North Jersey in the house.
There's a door
Sharika.
opening on the bottom right.
Hello. That's all you, Roger.
What's your name? Lupe. And where you from? New York. What part? Manhattan. All right, good. You didn't have to travel far today. All right,
I guess
we're gonna
Mike
have you
is,
right over here.
you know, saying you did great. You're over here.
All right, what's your name? Romel. Romel? And where you from? Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn's in the house. What's your name? Albert. And where are you from? What part? Oh, we're getting closer to Central. All right, that works. Now, the way this works for the M&M's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 official Marvel dance-off
Okay.
So
It looks like it's a dance to the death
Yeah.
or a delight.
the dude on the left is very intense.
I would put him in my dance crew just because he's got like a cool aesthetic going. You know, he's like, I'm too cool to have my face out. You know, he's like giving it. I like it. I appreciate it.
But if you're good,
Oh man, they mean business right now.
Yeah.
That guy took his hat off. It's getting serious.
The way it's going to work is I'm going to start with all 4 of you. I'm going to cull it down to 2 of you. And then the winner of that one is the grand prize winner. Are you ready? Are you limber? You know, I don't go in your work and tell you what
Things
to
are
do.
about to happen. They're moving. They're swaying.
No. Okay,
Mystique
so
is
here you
still
go.
step
Shake it
touching
up.
just a little bit, so you
Is
know
that what you
it's.
call that?
Yeah, when you like step to the side and touch.
Guardians
Oh,
of
here they
the Galaxy
go.
Volume 2, official Marvel dance-off. New York Comic Con 2017, and go.
They're all like hype man.
I don't hear a beat.
I'm digging that. Ooh.
There's no beat.
Oh snap!
They being stupid. Look, dude, Mystique.
Oh shoot!
Did that dude flip?
Yes. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, these guys are straight up superheroes themselves.
She just did a split.
She
just did a split.
What
is happening?
That is incredible.
While this is going, we are gonna go.
So we're just about to wrap up. Let's see the big finish, and it seems like final moments.
They're on the floor.
Lots of spins. I mean, honestly, they're fantastic. And there you have it, you guys. The M&M's Guardians of the Galaxy dance-off.
Yeah.
I'm like just impressed. I'm impressed with
They
the
stupid.
spins and the flips.
Totally.
And the drops.
And I know you can actually dance, and you like to dance.
I like
seen
to
you
dance.
What is this?
I do dance.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
And it's great. Me? Nope. I can't
Ryan.
dance a lick.
Okay.
As they say.
Let's have
No more dancing, I beg of you.
totally awesome dance off right now. Except for it's just you by yourself dancing.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Great. Awesome. That's my favorite.
My seniority, I'll use that. I ain't dancing. Maybe some jazz hands. I could possibly throw some jazz hands.
Oh, I like it.
I
Very
love musicals.
Good.
I
You
love
guys,
a good musical.
If you want Ryan to dance, just hashtag Marvel NYCC, and maybe he'll do it. How many tweets do you need to get you to dance? That's the real question.
10,000.
Cool. So.
Oh, he's
10,000
gonna be
tweets, tell
dancing.
your
That wasn't
friends.
enough.
Every hour.
Yeah. Create like a bunch of Twitter accounts.
No,
10,000.
don't do that.
No,
That's
just kidding.
like
Just kidding.
some
Don't do that.
hacking
Don't do that.
nonsense.
Just kidding. Just kidding. But there's a lot more cool stuff coming up today. I think we should talk a little bit about some of the panels that are going to be coming up this week.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So we had Ronald Smith on
Yes,
before,
just a
but
moment ago.
there was also a panel with other Disney Publishing, Marvel authors. We had Jason Reynolds. He was on having a conversation with Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah.
Of course, Jason Reynolds is the writer of our Miles Morales YA book. Ta-Nehisi Coates has been working on Black Panther. Two awesome writers,
Yeah.
really charismatic guys.
Totally.
I wish I could have been there.
Like, Ta-Nehisi's Black Panther is incredible. The
Oh,
stuff
so
that
good.
he's been building to in that story and the, like, finding new ground in that world and, like, worlds beyond is incredible. If you see, there was a little bit with some interesting stuff with Black Panther in Marvel Legacy #1 that I think might come to
I got hit.
bear at some
Yeah, and speaking of Marvel Legacy, we have a couple of Marvel Legacy panels. We're also going to have the next big thing panel, which we're going to be showing a little bit later on in the live stream around 6 o'clock, I think. So you'll get to see more of that later on today.
Yeah, totally. Lots of fun stuff.
Let me know if I need to adjust the sound, guys, for
We
anything.
sure should. And if you guys want to interact with us, as we said, just hashtag Marvel NYCC. And if you want to check out all of the stuff that Marvel is doing here at the convention, you can go to marvel.com/NYCC 2017, where you can see photos and articles and breaking news and live tweets of panels. So like those panels that we just mentioned, the ones that are past, you can look at the live tweets right now and see all of the cool stuff.
Yep.
And it looks like something is
The
coming in.
Iraq Nerd tweets, "Come on, Agent M, just give us one spin." You know what, Peter Pumpkin? No.
Oh.
Yeah. Gavin
Keep
Perkins
tweeting.
wants me to dance.
They didn't
and
do
yes,
it. They
he
didn't
loves
show
the
it, Sonic.
musicals.
They didn't show the kids dance.
musicals,
They went back.
Sophia,
They went back to
who
them
has been
upstairs.
watching our live streams for years
Oh.
from Spain.
We love you, Sophia.
We love
Hello.
Sophia. Says that the dance battle was getting intense. Really good. If you guys aren't following Bill Roseman, who's executive creative director for Marvel Games, you totally should. He is here at New York Comic Con, and he's just posting up on using the Marvel NYCC hashtag. Just great photos. There's a really awesome Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man for PlayStation 4 cosplayer that he saw. He's with Ultron Sigma and some other fun stuff. You know, it's great.
Yeah, and we will be having Bill on at some point in the live stream talking to our correspondent Josh, who's from Marvel Gaming. So that'll
Bill
be really
Roseman.
cool.
Yeah.
Do we have one last tweet?
There, you know, people were watching the dance off and really enjoying it.
And really wanting you to dance.
Yeah, it's been really, really great. And people really dug the sound of the Black Panther book, which comes out in January.
Yes, definitely check it out in January. But for right now, we have something really cool coming up next. It's Coffee and Comics
What's up,
with
Slice 'em?
Michael Breacher. So definitely check that out right now.
Hey guys,
Yeah, I got-
welcome back. You
I
are
got
watching
Mephisto.
Marvel live here at New York Comic Con 2017. I'm Ryan Penagos, aka Marvel's Agent M.
I'm Lorraine Sink, And we're here with, you might know him from Instagram as Barista Art, coffee art.
Y'all want to see somebody make coffee barista
You're
artist?
gonna do some cool sort of
Y'all want to
latte
see
art
it?
today, right?
I can switch to it.
Actually, I do a lot of stuff with Marvel.
Let me know.
art-wise, so I think this is actually going to be really fun to do it live here with you at Comic-Con.
Awesome. What are some of the characters you've already done?
I've done a lot of the different characters. I did a lot of Spider-Man and Fin Fang Foom. We've had some really awesome, challenging ones that have really actually helped me grow as an artist because Marvel, a lot of the characters there's a lot of things to them.
Yeah, I've seen you do some Star Wars characters, and it's just the breadth of what you've done has been amazing. So why don't we let you get started and tell us how this actually works?
Yeah, great. Awesome. Let's get going.
Awesome. So who is the first character that you're going to do for us today, or should it be a surprise as you create it?
I kind of like the surprise idea, to be honest.
Is it me? It might be me.
I'm going to give fans at home a little hint. This is Ryan's favorite
Yeah, I think you got him too,
It
Sonic.
is. 100%. He's big. He's sexy.
He's none of those things, really.
All right, so with this, the first step
Does
looks
she
like you're
just-
steaming the
does
milk.
she just make fun of him?
Is it whole milk? Cow's milk? Do you have goat's milk?
I could do goat's milk. I mean,
Ooh.
it could be buttermilk.
Cool.
Should we do
What's up, Tipsy?
all of Thor's goats, like tooth grinder,
Tooth gnasher and tooth grinder?
tooth grinder, toothbrusher,
Yeah.
all of his goats, and do it with goat's milk.
They're gonna.
I love that idea.
They're gonna
One
do
of the
all of
little
Thor's
tricks
goats.
I've learned working
What?
with Marvel is all the characters are so colorful that I've really had to step it up and all right, we need this to, we
All right.
need this guy to be green or this, this person to be purple.
So the milk it's now yellow. What made it yellow? Was it just like snot or?
I don't think that would be great to drink.
I mean, different strokes for different folks.
Fair, no judgies.
So now I'm gonna get this ready right here, and I guess I'm just gonna take a seat here and get going.
Do it up.
Awesome.
So he's using the traditional.
Yeah, Sonic, we'll still be here.
What is that? Just a coffee stirrer? Is that a?
Hey, what's up, Tipsy?
Magic bamboo skewers.
Yes.
I think that we should talk about this character because folks who maybe haven't read as many of the comics might not know this character, and it's a great character.
Yes. You can see this character in the current video game Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
That's right.
Yeah, he shows up in the back of a level, and he taunts you in the story mode, and he's super cool there.
His name is an acronym.
Which has had
MODOK?
multiple meanings over the years. People have chosen different things. There's a female version of this character.
This is gonna be MODOK.
Michael, are those
I think.
like edible dyes? What are those? What is that?
Yeah.
Ink?
Oh, everything's completely edible. So that's kind of the most fun part about these is I can actually drink these creations when I'm finished with them, and I mean, if he taunts me too much, I'll just drink them. So it doesn't really matter.
So what did you use? Food coloring to make it the yellow base?
Yeah, so I use this to make the yellow base, and then I just kind of, a lot of what I do is there's a lot of improvisation involved with this because it's just there's no real set way to do this, and again a lot of the fun thing about working with Marvel and stuff is that I get to just come in and experiment, and a lot of times I'll just come up with some crazy new idea and we'll do it, and it's just like wow, So I already have his face right here. I mean, it's already looking pretty gnarly.
Michael, how did you actually get started doing these? Was it just one day you were drinking your coffee and you're like, you know what? I want to draw stuff in this.
I'm trying to figure out if it's anyone else.
That's kind of what happened. I was just working at a regular
I think
job.
it's got to be MODOK.
At a hotel, and then
it's
one
starting to
night
look
I
like
just kind of
Joker.
was like, maybe I could take
But he said
Latte
Marvel
art
versus
to strange
Capcom.
new places, and
Maybe it's
that's
Ultron.
kinda what I did. I
No,
put it out there
Ultron doesn't
online,
have a
and then I
smile
ended up
like
just
that.
Getting this, really big following, and it, really changed my life almost overnight. Just
I remember when we first
starting to
noticed
think
you
it's
on,
Hulk.
we saw you on social media. Adri Cowan, who's our
It's starting
senior
to look a
social
little
media
like
manager,
Hulk
was
to
like,
me, yeah.
look at this guy and what he's doing.
Oh, the
we
camera
need
is
this
glaring all
all
of a
over.
sudden.
I was like, yeah, that's great. Let's get him. And it's been a really good partnership. We've probably done, I don't know, 50 of these, give or take, it feels like.
Yeah, it's been a lot, actually. It's kind of funny how regularly
No,
I am
I'm
in the,
going back to
Marvel
MODOK.
Studios, you know,
I'm going
in the-
back
in
to
the building
MODOK.
and everything like that with, and just kind of
It's
doing
MODOK,
these
guys.
pieces. And
It's MODOK.
I used to draw a lot of comic book characters, so doing this, to me, just really comes second nature. Like, honestly, I'm not even really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making this art as I speak, and it just kind of happens without me even thinking about it.
Yeah, there's
you know,
a female
the
MODOK.
nature of what you do is so ephemeral. It lasts the length of a coffee. Are
He
there
is
any
on
that you're like,
stage.
I wish I could keep that?
You know,
King Kush, dude,
it's kind
chill
of
out,
funny.
dude.
Like, I've always been just ready to let go of each piece. As long as, you know, the only time I guess I do regret it is if I don't get a good photo of it. That's when it can be a little bit, you know, because that's the only way to really save it. You know, and you know, people will be like, oh, don't you want to, you know, what's the point if you're not going to save it? It's like, well, I mean, you can't. I know it sounds cheesy, but I'm like, well, you know, you can't really save watching a sunset or something like that either. You know, it just kind of, it happens.
You can't save watching the sunset. I like that.
I like that. Those are words to live by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is so this is a standard, you know, normal mug of coffee. Have you done different sizes? Have you ever experimented with, you know, maybe like a bathtub?
That is actually something I'm interested in exploring.
No problem.
It's kind of
Gray
funny. I
Marksman,
started doing them on
Maskman.
cocktails and
Sorry.
stuff here and there too, which
Thought
is
it said
pretty
Mark,
funny.
Marksman,
So it's,
but it's Maskman.
you know, there's a lot you can do with foam. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, I know. I'm very familiar with the many uses of foam. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's a family show.
Great. So, Ryan,
Lorraine.
this character is a mechanism.
Super kissable? Oh.
No, that's weird. That's super weird.
I mean, you know, whatever.
I mean,
It's fine.
well,
It's
he
MODOK,
has
bro.
some
It's
redeeming
MODOK,
qualities,
I
like when
mean.
he fell in love with Maria Hill.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
He's a mechanism only designed. Wait, a mechanism that's organic, that's designed only for killing. Is that right?
You've just destroyed my brain.
Well, it's a long acronym. Why do you love him so much?
Yeah, it's
I think he's
MODOK,
cool.
guys. They
he's
just
weird.
announced it right now.
He's a really great design by Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of say that about anything Jack Kirby created is cool. It has a very iconic look. Is classic and instantly recognizable. You know, even this character has gone through different iterations and different versions over time and still retains that sense of weird and creepy and cool of Jack's original creation.
And I like that he wears a jeweled headband.
Yeah. Look at them little arms and legs.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are the hardest parts of creating this art?
You know, actually, I didn't know if I would fit his whole body in there, and I'm like, cool, it actually worked out. He's right here. He's chilling.
So the original art for this was created by Eric Powell about 10 years ago, 10 years ago for a comic featuring this character. We haven't named him yet, but I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point. Yeah. Yeah, it's MODOK. MODOK.
If you didn't know, now you know.
He's
This
my
is
bae.
MODOK. He is not nice. That's kind of his thing.
He's had his moments.
He's designed only for killing.
Yes. Originally, it was computing. Or somewhere in there was some computing, and he was just
yeah,
like,
but
hey.
then he decided he liked murder more.
Yeah, he's not nice. Yeah, that's fair. That's super cool.
All right, I'm going back to the game for a little bit.
He's coming out. He's looking pretty fresh here. Let me one last little bit. I gotta add this brown color.
No way, it's warm.
We're elevating him here. Let's see. So what is that little stamp that you do?
Here, we'll actually elevate him right now. Here we go.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, give it up.
Give it up to Michael for just creating this right here, right now.
Right in front of all of us. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Hardly.
So you can see more of Michael's comics and coffee art on the Marvel Instagram, but also,
is this
Michael,
a new
what is your
character
Instagram?
for MCOC or Marvel movies?
My Instagram
No.
is Barista
Not that we
Arts,
know of,
so
Paul.
it's like Barista
Not that we
RT.
know of.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. More from Marvel Live at New York Comic Con coming right up.
Hello and welcome to...
You are watching Marvel Live at New York Comic Con 2017. I'm Ryan Panagos.
I'm Lorraine Sink, and we're joined by artist Ed McGinnis. Welcome.
Hey. Hi, Ed.
Yeah,
How's it
hi.
going?
How you doing?
I felt really bad because, Ed, you and I, we've been buddies for a while. We both love the wrestling. And we had
Oh my God, are you
some
guys going to
friends
wrestle right now?
here earlier today.
I guess not.
Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston.
What?
I talked to them. They were great. They say hello.
From the New Day.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have met them guys.
I know. But have you ever drawn wrestlers? Like, have you ever had commissions for drawing wrestlers at shows or whatever?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I just had a commission for a Finn Balor piece where he's like, you know, as the demon, and it was basically like a symbiote, almost like Venom.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Have you seen when he was in Japan?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Finn Balor is
Oh,
this
yeah.
wonderful wrestler, very fit man.
Hey, what's up,
and
Fluffy?
He was in Japan, and he used to do full body paint. And
They are
I
going to
got
reveal
introduced to him
someone
actually
later,
introduced him.
Paul.
We were
It's
talking
like
for a
in an
while.
hour almost.
Carnage.
They changed the schedule.
Nova,
We got the updated schedule just a little while ago.
Spider-Man, like
it's
all
going to
kinds
be
of
at
super cool body paints for
5
big
p.m.
and it was great.
Eastern, so 4 p.m. our time here in Texas. So in like 45 minutes.
He was my Spider-Man.
What's up, Skylar?
I was just going to ask, because it seems like wrestlers would be a good sort of reference.
Yeah.
What kind of references do you like to use in general?
It depends. I mean, before, you know, years ago, I kind of just regurgitated comic art, which I think everybody goes through. But
so stick around. 45 minutes from now, we're gonna probably get the reveal, unless it gets delayed again. Hopefully not. And I'm trying to get a hold of someone at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like AJ Styles with like a phenomenal foot. It's like the most heroic move I've ever seen.
I'm in contact with 2 people at Comic-Con.
It's like insane.
He looks like Captain America.
Yeah.
Whatever they tell me, I'll let you.
Chill. All right, now talk.
Oh. I'm in contact with 2 people at Comic-Con. Whatever they tell me, I'll let you know.
No, we're gonna go. Nah, I'm doing something way better than that.
You are our victim. I mean, you are our friend, and you are.
But what I know so far is Hill has been confirmed.
So we're gonna spin this around. We've got this cool plexiglass.
No, we're gonna go live at Comic-Con. Not just get information.
And you are gonna do some drawing on this while we're here.
Attempt it. Never been done before. Right?
No.
Never been done before.
Nope.
Kids, don't try this at home.
No, yeah, you know.
What do you?
The original's live.
I've done a little.
Anyone talk to anyone at Comic-Con about the content? Chid coming in hot again, yeah.
I mess up with marker, you know, he's pretty angry, so striation lines can they're mess ups, but they, you know, it's part of the.
I gotta wait on
How long were you on
my contact to be ready.
Yeah, I was on there for.
I haven't heard from him in a couple hours, so he's probably partying it up. Probably having a lot of fun. Probably forgot about us.
Jeff was absolutely amazing. He's like my uncle. I swear, he really
Everybody's uncle, Jeff Lowe.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
We're gonna jump back and forth when things more interesting. Right now they're just sitting in chairs talking.
Back to a series that we do called Quick Draw, where we interview artists and we watch them draw.
There is no contest stream.
So we're gonna let Ed draw as we chat with him and see how it goes.
Do you have kids or anything? Like, do you have people yammering in your ear normally when you draw?
Yeah. How hard is this gonna be for you?
This is how I actually learned how to draw, because I didn't do anything in high school but draw. So, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, that's at home, don't do that. Pay attention in school, but that's what I basically did was I just drew the entire time.
Yeah, so distractions aren't a big deal.
No, I'm kind of used to it. So
Legacy made it into the top 5. Nice.
Drawing a butt.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Damn it! I tried.
When you work at home, do you usually work, like what medium do you like to work with? Do you like to use pencil? Do you
He's like drawing on this screen or something. He's drawing on a clear screen. That's all he's doing.
You know, a lot of the newer generation, they.
I'll turn him down a little bit so Chid can talk. All right, Chid, you're clear to talk.
You know, I got all my hands on that stuff, but these kids now, they can do everything. It's amazing.
I said you're clear to talk now.
I have to feel the actual paper.
All right.
But ink, that's confident.
To etch, put faces.
Oh, I have erasers, believe me, and I use them.
It's also cool because it, like, yeah, you can print out what you've drawn digitally, but that, like, I own some original pages of art.
Is the AQ rewards out, Chid?
There's nothing that can replace that.
Is that what Slycem's saying?
There's something nostalgic about it.
Let's see. Let's see what. Let's go check the mailbag here.
Color and stuff like that, but as far as doing my process digitally,
Interesting.
I'm not downing anybody that can do it because they're just able to do some pretty amazing things and sometimes way faster. You know, literally.
I'll go check the AQ page.
Well, we are going to stay here. Ed's going to keep drawing. And right now we have for you
I
guys
see nothing.
a very special Marvel booth tour with Walt Hickey. Let's check it out.
That's very weird.
Comic-Con. I'm here at the Marvel booth. My name's Walt Hickey from 530.
What are you talking about, Slycem? I'll restart the game to see, but I don't see nothing.
Going great, man. New York Comic
Yeah, I'm starting the game too.
Best time of the year. So we have a ton of events lined up today over here at the Marvel booth. Do you want to go through just what's going on this Thursday alone?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a huge day today. We're kicking things off with The Whip Live here on stage. We tried this for the first time a couple months ago. Had an absolute blast with it at our last Comic-Con, so we're really excited to have them here live on stage. Be sure you guys come by and check it out. We're going to be going on to two of my favorite things after that, coffee and comics together.
You already did
with
that.
Art. I mean, it can't get any better than that. So come by and watch a live drawing happening here on stage. We're going to go right on into another great show later on this afternoon. Marvel Universe Live is going to be doing flips and thwips live.
We can actually hear them in the background. If you hear voracious punching going on, there's not a mugging going on. It is just rehearsal. For
83. It did. I updated. Go to the page. We were 83.
They're going to be hitting the stage this afternoon, Marvel Universe Live. And then we're going to finish out the day with Kabam. So for those of you who are not familiar,
Hey, hang on, quiet.
one of my new personal favorite games is going to be doing a very special character reveal right here on stage, and it's not something that you guys are going to want to miss.
So folks who might be new to this, folks who might not have played Contest of Champions, this is a solid time to come out and check to see what's coming up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've also
You got the rewards.
that's happening right here in the booth all weekend long, so don't miss that either.
All right, so they just said that there's a character reveal coming up. I'm gonna turn them back down now. Whoop, that's mute.
Saturday is going to be packed full of all kinds of television signings. The Runaways is going to be coming out soon, so everybody is very excited for that. They'll be here at our stage. We also have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to be coming by this weekend as well. And The Gifted from Fox. Great new show if you guys haven't checked it out.
Yeah, it definitely is a great new show.
Alright, and then on Sunday I saw something cool on the schedule. The Black Eyed Peas?
The Black Eyed Peas are going to...
What are they doing at the Marvel booth?
So Black Eyed Peas worked on a novel with us, a graphic novel called Masters of the Sun. They're great guys. They're so much fun. They'll be here doing a signing. They're also doing a panel on Sunday. We should also maybe mention that The Weeknd is going to be stopping by on Saturday.
Amino, we don't know. They're keeping it secret, but from the guys at Comic-Con are telling us that Hella is confirmed.
The whole time.
Yep, all weekend long.
What are you most looking forward to?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I've had a really fun time playing the Lego demonstration. This afternoon's Marvel Universe Live is going to be a highlight, and Marvel Day at Sea is going to be stopping by with Spider-Man on Sunday.
Alright, so just a real jam-packed schedule here at the Marvel
The Gifted. The Gifted is a great new show.
Beth Bryson, thank you so much. Alright.
Check Twitter. When people say check Twitter where? Check.
Guys, we're still here with Ed McGinnis,
Check.
who's working on
Check my Twitter. Check Contest of Champions Twitter. Check Seaton's Twitter. Check SlycemGaming Twitter.
I don't think we can talk about what Ed's currently drawing.
Check Stan Lee Twitter.
with Marvel talent to make sure about that. We can't talk about what Ed's got going on soon.
Still no information. Trucos, thank you. Thank you. Someone has a brain.
Which was like itsy bitsy.
And it's someone that I wouldn't have thought of.
You guys are messed up. That storyline.
That's Joe Kelly, man. That's all him.
How did it feel coming back to Deadpool with Joe?
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Nothing.
I love how Joe likes Deadpool. I really do. I missed working with him, you know, and it was such a fun.
Way to go, iMac.
Get to draw Spider-Man, and he writes one of the best Spider-Man versions of Spider-Man. So yeah, the whole run was a lot of fun. It was a lot.
There's
How do you guys kind of work together?
There's our Arbitrarium and Adora.
Joe and I have a pretty good.
There's the analyzer.
Because we've worked in the past, we're comfortable. So if I was, you know, he gave me the freedom to pretty much change whatever, as long as it didn't change the entire outcome, but you know, to kind of fly a little free with it and you know, change layouts or you know, just how.
Tweet has been posted where?
I'd add panels, sometimes I'd combine stuff if I thought it just helped the story along better. Yeah, he's really cool like that. You know, just allow me to have a little bit of freedom with that stuff.
No, it's so cool. A couple tweets that came in. Gavin Perkins says, I have a great respect for comic book artists. Wish I could draw. Gavin, you just gotta, you know, pick up like a bunch of art books to
There's Brian.
The way you start, I mean, I'm sure it's different for everybody. Did you like train, or were you just like a born gifted, brilliant, amazing artist that you are?
Talent can only bring you so far.
There's the MODOK art again.
You know, I always knew I wanted to draw.
Twitter's a big place.
A lot of time in high school, really just I want to draw comics. So what do I have to do? So I bought books and I really explored it. Nowadays, it's actually even easier with things like YouTube and the internet, which you know we didn't have.
There's SlycemSleeping.
Back then, there was no YouTube, but I'll go onto YouTube now, and I'm constantly still learning. It never stops.
Yeah.
So it's just the talent, I think, is partially just the desire and the willingness to do it. But hard work is like with anything, you know. It just doesn't happen on its own. You got to put the hours in and get better.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever stop. The second that I think I'm done, I should probably just retire because you know what I mean. Because what's the point? You stop learning. And the fans can see that.
Yeah, you know, like having been a fan of yours for your entire career, like I've seen your work evolve, change, and get better over time, which is, you know, like I remember, like way back when, like the Deadpool stuff your original Deadpool stuff looks vastly different.
Hey, what are we looking for?
I don't know. They just said, check Twitter. That's all they said. Tweet has been posted. That's all I got. Don't know what that means. Don't know anything.
I mean, there are things that I'll do that I'll be pretty happy with, but you know, a week later I'm looking at it like, oh man, you know, I don't even want to look at that. And it makes you want to get.
Trucos don't have nothing, man.
We had a good question in here.
I looked at the Trucos picture. It's the big banner on the wall that Marvel Champions posted. Or Marvel Games or something. It wasn't even. Trucos just took it from them. Who posted it?
You're gonna start working on Plexi from now on, right?
I think this is the new medium.
All right, there you go.
Cancel. Home.
And like we could do them this way, and that's a simple reproduction.
There you go. And we actually have some cool stuff coming up. Ed's gonna keep working, and we're gonna check out a booth tour with Marvel's Contest of Champions with our gaming correspondent Josh Sally. And Marvel Contest of Champions is such a fun game.
Yes.
It's so cool, and there's a character reveal coming up later today, so you're going to want to stay and watch that as well.
Yeah, I'm like a very dedicated
It's on Facebook, not Twitter.
Oh, this is pretty cool, and I've got contest.
Yeah, you do. Let's check that out right now, you guys.
Hey guys, it's Josh Saleh with Marvel Gaming. I'm here at New York Comic Con in front of the Contest of Champions booth. I'm with Gabriel.
Y'all want to watch this?
Art director, and what else do you do, Gabriel? I do everything they ask me. Sweep the place, clean everything, and yeah. Awesome. Well, I got some few questions for you. For someone who's new to the gaming world and the mobile gaming world, can you tell us a little bit about Contest of Champions?
Well, Contest of Champions is a mobile fighting game that we released in 2014. It was built from the ground up to be a mobile experience, right? We didn't try to port it, and because we always felt that the experience of the fighting game was a little bit different with the touchscreen. So we created this game from the ground up to be a cool fighting game for the mobile, with the coolness of Marvel, of course, right?
Yeah.
So we've been only growing and adding more characters in the last like 2.5 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What have been some successes to the game and making it new and engaging for people?
Well, we keep adding new features and new modes. Like we didn't have like alliances in the beginning, which is something really big for players right now. They like to play together. They like to engage in conversation and exchange different strategies. So yeah, of course, new content every month. We come up with a different story, different characters attached to their story. Sometimes it's connected to a Marvel event, like a movie or a publishing event. We had like new characters. We created new characters with the Marvel Games guys. Original characters there, like Guillotine, that was created for the comics and the games at the same time, and she's now part of the 616 universe, so we're really proud about that. So we always try to release new content, so nobody will ever get bored with this game. They always like come back, you know, they want more, so we want to release more and more, and we want this game to last like 10, 20 years, you know, so yeah, we're always creating new stuff.
And that's huge, the ability to create your own character.
Yeah.
Like Marvel giving you that, that's huge.
Yeah.
Now, we are here at the booth. Can you tell us a little bit about the booth and what you guys are doing here?
The booth, this here is all about competition. You see these guys behind us. We want all the hardcore players to come and compete to see who's best. So you see there's a bunch of people that are coming from all over.
There's Vex's name up there. I didn't see the other one. I saw Vex's name on the board.
Since the beginning sometimes, right? So we created this mini tournament. You have to come here and you show us your roster. And there's a one fight against Ultron, which is hard, but it's not that hard. I think people that play the game can do it. And then if you win, you get a ticket. You go to the qualifying to play one of the bosses. It'll be a different boss every day. New characters. We have Mephisto, we have Morningstar, and we have Blade. If you beat the qualifier, you get to the best 3 players get to play in the stage in the semifinals, and then the grand final. You have like a trophy in the end. It'd be super cool.
You think you would win?
No, not at all. I'm not that good. I try to catch with those guys, but no, those guys play every day. They're really committed to the game, and I'm super busy creating new characters, and I play every day, but I'm not that good.
One thing I love about Marvel games is they allow you to choose your own team.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a gateway to your Marvel soul, if you will.
Yeah.
What would be your team of choice?
My team of choice, I would have to have MODOK in there. Guillotine, of course, because she's our baby.
This is the same guy before that said his favorite character is MODOK to play with.
And I have a really good 5-star Star-Lord. And I love the Juggernaut because he beats really strong. I know, there's so many. I like the Vision. I like Morningstar, is the new character we created. She's like a villain for Guillotine. And I like the Civil Warrior because it's a character that we created. There's a mix between Captain America.
He plays with MODOK though.
And that design was used in the Secret Empire event, so we really like that. So yeah, I like the characters that are closer to my heart because I helped create with Marvel. Even though sometimes I'm not the best playing characters, but I love them because you know they're closer to me.
That's awesome. And you guys have a Guillotine here, cosplaying that you guys could take a picture with, which is really cool.
Yeah.
He's been playing with MODOK for 2 years. I say it all the time.
Yeah, you have prizes and everything. Prizes, and you can come and check the game. If you never played, there's a demo station. Or if you're really good, you can play with those guys and see who's best. And I see some familiar faces in there. Yeah, we're here all day. You can ask questions. Everybody that's here works in the game and put their passion and their heart every day in the game. So you can come talk to us. If you have like anything you want to ask or anything you want to, you think could be better, we're always listening because we want this game to like last a long time and be always better.
Thank you, Gabriel, so much. Thank you so much. Guys, this is Josh Slay signing off at New York Comic Con.
Back.
And we're back.
We did it, y'all. That was awesome.
Ed McGuinness here is just finishing up his work on the Hulk. It looks awesome. Is there a character that you have not gotten to work on very much that you have always wanted to work on or that you want to work on more?
My next project, which I can't say,
Secrets.
some characters that I would really like to work on.
So
and,
it's Lorraine and I, right?
It's
yeah,
us.
exactly.
Our superhero tales.
Because we do actually have superheroes.
Yep.
So you're talking about
yours
this
is the
picture
stash, I believe. And
that
we're
I've had on my phone for hours. I've had this
Because
for
there's
hours.
nothing
It was
distinct
tweeted
about
out a long
Sidekick.
time
I
ago.
got a little one going.
You're talking about Hella right there in the middle?
Van Dyke?
This is the picture you're talking about?
It's called when you live in Maine and you can't grow a full beard, you need something on your face. That's all that's called.
Can we name him Mustachio?
Yeah, I've had this for hours.
And mine is, I think mine is slightly rainy, which is I could just make slight rainstorms. Like a really bad version of Slow.
Yes. Awesome. So how you feeling about this one?
I'm feeling like I'm pretty much at the end of it. I don't think I can really...
Did you sign it?
No, y'all acted like this was new. Y'all said new picture, just load it to the Twitter. It's not new. That's all I'm saying.
Back in the day when the signatures were like scroll
Yep. He's been playing with MODOK for like 2 years. There's a video on YouTube where he said that he's been wanting to play with MODOK. Yeah, real deal. You didn't tell me, man. This is saved in my photos hours ago. Look. Watch this. See? This is Caden at the doctor's, other stuff. The Kabam email that I'm not supposed to share. What's up, Bill Bill? Exactly, Obey. I can't. I signed an NDA. I can't share it. I'm not even Yeah, I'm not supposed to share the email. Yeah, NDA. What's up, Sonic? What you got, Sonic?
Let's put it this way, I have to bring stuff back to the hotel and get stuff. Oh, you're one of those.
A 4-star duped Iron Fist. Congrats, Sonic. Congrats.
I'll give the stuff away I did for years.
It is for her, Logan. It is for her.
Do you have a favorite commission that you're working on for this con? You're like, how many?
Oh boy, there's been so many. Actually, I have a home commission that I play at home. Oh, cool. Yeah,
Well, where can fans find you online?
I'm on my Instagram once in a while.
I tag you on Instagram to make sure we can.
Congrats, Sonic. You're getting higher and higher.
Once in a while. I literally put it on my iPad and I put it on like once a week because it was not productive. Because there's so much eye candy on there and it's like I'm constantly scrolling. It's like I need to be working. Yeah. You know. So that was a self-disciplinary measure. Smart. I had to take. You know, to get work done. Yeah.
Next up, we have an episode of Marvel's Becoming featuring Crew.
Hi, I'm Rico.
I think I need to. This is an actual show. I'm not gonna play this one. I don't want to get copyright strike. This is an actual like part of another show. All right, so for now, just listen to me. We'll check back in a few minutes, see if we're good. Yeah, about 10 minutes. I'll check back in and see if anything's news on the video. Yeah, I just muted it. I'm watching it. Hey, what's up, RPJ2K Placido? What's up? I missed the first time at 18.3. Got him this time at 21 million. Nice, Ray. Nice. Our Lights was top 100 in AQ, Ray. We got us a tier 4 CC, bro.
And glory crystals.
Yeah, and glory crystals. Frobro, according to the new schedule, when is the champ reveal? In 23 minutes. 23 minutes. I think they're done with the Groot thing. Let's go back to the audio. And where's the mute button? There it is. Unworthy Thor is not possible. You like cheating? Oh, I need to turn the video up.
Every day be like, oh, I look at things and they turn into marshmallows, and then the next day it's like my feet are glue and I can walk on walls.
Your powers are weird.
Those are normal powers. That's legit. Anyway. Yeah. Spankster 1904 says, I would choose.
Let me know if it's too loud.
And pick up the New York Comic Con and bring it back to San Diego because I missed it.
I'm so into that. That would be pretty great. I would just like move it closer to my apartment so that I could just walk out of my apartment and then be at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Fede Campo, who I tweet with a bunch, says, it would be awesome to have telepathy to know what the hosts or artists and actors can't say about their work. So I imagine Fede would want to know what book Ed McGuinness is working on.
I know. That's the thing that's like the fun of New York Comic Con, but also sort of the hard part is that you find out these cool things are happening and you have to wait to hear them get announced, and hopefully you get to hear it at home. And you have to like...
Eventually.
Yes.
Yeah. Pat Aldo, who we know, says, invisibility, to gain access to all the exclusive Marvel content. I like that because invisibility can be, like, nefarious, but nope, Pat was like, yeah, I just want to see all the cool things.
Yeah, not like steal all the exclusives, just like, I want to watch and hang out.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's nice.
It's the best.
Cynthia says, teleportation, so I can travel thousands of miles to see those awesome panels in real life.
Joey got a 5-star Beast and Johnny got a 5-star Gambit. Their first 5 stars. Congrats, guys. Congrats on your first 5 stars.
Similarly, Moonboots861, like that name.
I do too.
At Moonboots861 says, teleportation. Why? Because I live in England.
Well, I like that you asked the question and answered yourself.
Yeah. I would also like teleportation to go to England.
Yeah.
I love England.
Okay, I'm turning this down.
Yeah.
They being...
Take us to England.
My friend James and go to our favorite pub to have Sunday roast. That would be great. That's a thing that we...
5-star pull, X23 or in Symbiote Spotty. Who do you prefer? X23 RPJ. X23 RPJ.
That would be so great, especially, you know, usually when the floor opens, everybody runs to the booths where they want to get their exclusive stuff. And so you could just like blink yourself into each booth. You're like, exclusive, blink, blink, exclusive, blink, blink, exclusive. That's how it works, right?
But you have to say that every
blink,
time.
blink, yeah.
Jimmy S. Rodriguez, I, says, the power of flight, so I could actually get there to attend. Emoji crying face.
Oh, don't cry. There will be many more New York Comic Cons, and you can come to that one, pal.
But
Telekinetic death?
Some people are like, I want to teleport and get there instantly. And Jimmy's like, I just want to, like, roll.
No problem, Sonic. No problem.
He does things the proper way, the right way.
Ducat Naranek says, matter phasing, like Kitty Pryde. Crowds would be super easy to navigate then. That is probably, that is legit.
That is like a super brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine when everything's really crowded and you just are like, man,
Really crowded.
you could just walk through people.
Walk through people. People would be freaking out.
When you say it that way, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. One last one. Asserman22 says, shape-shifting so I could always have the perfect cosplay. That is cool. Yeah, you're like, you know, hey, I want to be Lorraine. I'm going to be Lorraine. Ooh, I want to be Ryan. I'm Ryan. And that's all you would cosplay as, right?
Yeah, because we have our own comic now.
Yeah.
Right?
Drawn by Ed McGuinness.
Yep. That's not canon. Anyways, you guys, we have some more cool stuff coming up here very soon.
They're just...
Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, today. What's up, gentlemen?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Better now that y'all are here.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's real. The love is real.
It is
the love
legitimate
is so
and real.
All inside the
For years.
Shit, who is Kofi Kingston?
I think it was a couple. I like that. Yeah.
WWE wrestler.
A couple of years ago
Oh, okay.
At San Diego, we were like, it was.
You remember him?
No, I don't watch wrestling.
Coming together. And talking to E, and he was just like,
Oh, I'm not sure if he's still wrestling,
we got something going
but
on.
that was what he did.
Okay. And now it's like 3 or 4 years later. New Day is one of the biggest things in wrestling.
It's crazy.
It feels good. It makes me happy knowing you guys are genuinely like good dudes. You love what you do, and you are our people. You are nerds. You are
100%.
like straight up
100%.
video game, comics, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
It's cool to be able to be in that position and like living our dream as like WWE superstars, but not having to like hide this side of us. To be able to go out and be like, no, it's fine to be a nerd. Kids, you can come out. It's fine. You're gonna be good as an adult. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And what brings you guys to New York City?
Yeah, it's because I have to boost the video so y'all can hear it.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already.
Plug.
We're having a big Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite tournament between some of the superstars. Kofi is in the tournament.
That's right. He's all up in it. It's like I said on my my Twitter page, I might change my name to Victor. Because I'm finna take all the spoils. You understand? To the victor goes the spoils. To those kids who don't know the quote, look it up.
Who's your team? Do you have a go-to already in
You're trying to
MVCI?
get all the details,
Yeah,
man.
well,
I can't give it to you
investigative
now. I
journalist
can't
that I
give
am.
it to you now. You know, you're gonna see it on the stream. You're gonna see it on the stream.
It's gonna be good. But we got Greg Miller hosting. We're paired up with IGN. They'll be live streaming.
It's the best way to rank up his 5-star. To the fastest way to rank it up. Yeah, it's just get the materials, do the daily quest, the proving grounds, get the materials, rank them up, be in a good alliance, all that kind of things to get milestones for that kind of stuff.
We got a whole up, down team that's been really just pushing for everything. So the fact that we're able to do this and we're
Play the game. I am playing the game. Who's on SlycemGaming?
Because like this is the vision that I've had, and it's finally coming to fruition. So tonight is a huge night for us.
Shit, am I not playing the game?
Greg gets a little randy, a little rowdy.
He gets
You most definitely are.
So I hosted Kind of Funny Live 3 a few months ago.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, maybe they're not talking to me. Maybe they're just responding to Sonic Deer.
Come through and host for us. But
Oh.
I feel like there's going to be things that are like real intense that happen. So you better watch.
I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, I am playing the game, man.
No, general manager.
Come playing, man.
You know, I bring the games to the people.
What more do you want from me?
Experiences this. It's like you set up the arcade machine or the arcade bar, what have you, and then you watch the people enjoy themselves. So that's what I'm here for.
I like that. So then, if you're not playing, do you have
Oh, it's nerd.
a team that you go to for MVC?
My go-to team is the Hot Boys, which we got Ghost Rider and Dormammu.
Okay. I was just thinking Mike Hagar because he ain't got no shirt on. That's a hot boy to me.
I did start with Hagar because
I
he's
love
got
him.
sweet throws in the air.
Yeah, he's super fun.
Yeah.
He pulls out the pipe and everything.
Yeah.
He's
It's
a
so
lot of
nostalgic too, like watching him play. Like how is
You
Hagar
calling him
playing?
Nerd Slasher?
It's so awesome.
We were promoting the game, and then I pulled out.
No, it's Nerdliest.
Final
Oh, no, I'm just playing.
Oh.
Nintendo, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to stop playing.
You thought Slycem was calling me a nerd?
And it's nice to see them kind of brought into this stuff.
Shit sounds like an adult. It's not my fault.
To me, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mischief Makers on N64.
I don't even know what Mischief Makers is.
Dude, it's so good. It's we'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
River
he
City
does need to play
regular.
AQ.
Well, I mean, you know, you talked about Final Fight, so I instantly went to Streets of Rage. You know,
yes,
Streets of Rage 2.
Two
with homeboy with the rollerblades. You know what I'm saying? What was his
Blade,
name?
Blade?
Was it Blade?
I think it was Blade, and 3 had the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yes, and the old man robot.
Yep.
They don't make games like that anymore. You know, we always talk about that, and like it's awesome how far games have come as far as being like graphically, you know, amazing and awesome smooth gameplay. But there's something to just like the simple, you know, just 2-button game. You know what I mean? Like just a simple game. You know, I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. The level of complexity.
Thanks, Carlos.
But they were doing complex things with little like opportunities back then.
Yeah.
It's fascinating stuff. So also,
Come on, I just want to hear this character reveal.
Yeah, WWE, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Then you've got some other things going on, and then Sunday, y'all are in Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah.
In a cell.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
We're real nervous about it. As you should be as you go into any type of match. But Hell in a Cell, for one, it's super important to us because what we've tried to do as the New Day is just do everything we can to raise the tag division up to the next level.
Yeah.
And so getting the opportunity to be inside of the Hell in a Cell up against the Usos is huge for us, huge for them, huge for the company. And every time we get in there with them, they bring out the best in us, and we bring out the best in them. This heated rivalry, we can't stand them.
Yeah.
We can't stand them, but they turn us to the next level. It's like Frieza coming down, and Goku has to turn up. You know, so we just go Super Saiyan.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all of us, all 5 of us, every time we approach a match situation, we have like the mentality of really just wanting to kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like just like brutally. You know what I'm saying? It's more. For me, like when I was doing single stuff, I would go in with that attitude. But even now, it's more so because we know, like you were talking about, you know, the New Day in terms of where we came from, and we're not supposed to be here. According to a lot of people, we weren't supposed to make it this far.
Yeah.
And now we're the first tag team in Hell in a Cell. You know, all the history, the historical matches that have been in Hell in a Cell, and just the things that they've been able to do. And we want to top all of that. So. It is definitely like a nervous feeling, but definitely an excited and anxious feeling, just wanting to go out there and steal the show. I mean, every time that we've gone out
They need to turn these dudes' mics up.
every single time. Not to toot our own horns, but
I've been watching
toot toot. You know what I'm saying? Toot toot.
We have the
So,
permanent
yeah.
ship.
Yeah.
Unremovable. We're just constantly.
Lay's, Fritos, Doritos, Cheetos. You know, just all up on our shoulders, and you know they're always up on there. We're trying to get them off. You know?
It's been one of the best feuds to watch, and just like it reminds me of old school wrestling feuds, like back in the day, the 70s, 80s, that could go on for months and years, and there was still emotional grist to it because of all you guys in it. So thank you guys for putting that on. Good luck to you in the tournament.
We got about
Good luck
10 more
in Hell in a
minutes
Cell.
till they get to
There's
anything
only
Marvel Contest
three of you
Champions, I think.
You know what? I don't want to know.
You just
I'm
have
gonna
to watch and
I'm gonna
see.
watch.
That's
I'm gonna watch.
why you
I'm
watch the
excited.
show.
I'm
You can watch it on the WWE Network for only $9.99.
$9.99.
These guys.
Hey!
Thanks, y'all. Oh, hi. I didn't
Man,
see you come in.
Honestly, that interview looked so fun.
It was.
Did you, what are you sharing with everyone at home that you weren't sharing with me just in that look?
Nothing at all. I love the New Day. I love them. My only regret for that interview was that Big E, their teammate and one member of the New Day, wasn't here for the interview because I love him. He's amazing. But they're all super great
so
dudes.
Cool.
The
And
best.
the last time we saw them, they brought us some bootios. Remember that?
They totally did.
They have their own cereal.
They definitely do. They are fantastic, super fun, and like the biggest geeks and
big
just
geeks,
having fun doing what they're doing. So
We're fixing
it's
to
neat.
we're
Everyone
fixing
should love
to
their job
watch,
as much as
listen
that, 'cause that's super
to
dope. And of
the
course, you
Marvel
guys can
Contest of
interact with us if you wanna
Champions
go
character
over to
reveal here in a little bit.
/NYCC 2017. You can check out this live stream as well as tweets of panels and photos and articles and all kinds of other cool stuff. And you can interact
We
with
got
us
about 10 minutes away, supposedly.
NYCC, and we'll take your tweets and your comments, and you can ask us questions, and we'll tell you all of the secrets.
yes, Sophia has said thank you for your idea of the hashtag game.
That's
Thought it was
nice.
cool. It was neat and interesting. Good stuff. Yeah, so one of the things that we're doing this year is using Twitter for live blogging and live tweeting our panels, and that's the Twitter account Marvel Live, MARVELLIVE. You can follow them as well because they are going, we have our staff going to
all the many panels. They're reporting on everything that's happening there. There's lots of news, announcements, cool things that are going on. So you can get all those updates there. Mix that in with watching our live stream and following all the other updates, and you've got a whole smorgasbord of fun. Smorgasbord.
And of course, there are a lot of interviews and cool things that are showing up here in this live stream today. A lot of those you'll be able to check out later at Marvel.com or on the Marvel YouTube channel, where you can just go watch that interview if you're like, oh gosh, I want to watch whoever do that thing. That was so neat.
I want to watch whoever do that thing.
She said very specifically.
Yep, I'm going to Google whoever did that thing. No, probably don't do that. That's probably dangerous on a number of levels.
At your own risk.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about this Comic-Con because I know we talked about it a little bit for THWIP, the big Marvel show, but Marvel's Runaways is having their sort of Comic-Con coming out party. That's their first time that they're doing a Comic-Con. I'm so excited about the show. It's coming to Hulu on November 21st. Okay, Ryan, the Runaways. Why, oh why did they run away? The Runaways, why are they so dope?
Because it told a different story set in the Marvel Universe. I'm thinking of the original comics and like telling the story that you could hook into if you were a kid, and like that sense, it reminds me a little bit of like Goonies in a sense.
Yes, it totally does. It's our time.
Yeah, like the feeling of adventure and danger and excitement of kids in the midst of something larger is kind of there, but also like beautiful art from Adrian Alfona and Christina Strain and Brian K. Vaughan's original story, and now we've got the new book.
Yes, with Rainbow Rowell and Chris Anka on art, which is so good already. It's just really kicking off. I think they're only an issue or maybe 2 deep.
Yeah, only 1 has come out so far.
Yeah, and it's just fantastic. I think my favorite thing about the Runaways is the characters in particular, I think are so cool. It's one of those teams where it's got a ton of female characters that are just boss. I mean, I'm a lady, so I tend to, have an affinity for lady characters. But it's just cool. These girls are really self-possessed and have really interesting ideas and are really distinct to different. All the kids, whether they're male or female, like really are so different.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough of the characters. And Gertrude York's all day, every day. She is my spirit.
I think they're just killing time until the 4
I was
o'clock
on a
time.
podcast recently called the
That's what
Short
it
Box
seems
Podcast,
like to me.
One of the things that I mentioned was that
sounds like they just killing
internally
time
at Marvel are really the only
because
we're
we're almost to
Runaways, and everyone is like
the 5
like
p.m.
shaking
Eastern
with excitement
time
because they love
for
it
the
so
character
much already,
reveal.
and they've watched like 2 episodes. And it's exciting times.
I haven't seen them yet, and it physically hurts me.
I think I have them in I can watch them, but I have to have the time.
So what time do you watch them? And I'll be there.
We could watch them later.
You guys, okay, well, I have to go watch those right now, but you guys should check out a very special Marvel's Eat the Universe with Justin Werner, our celebrity chef, getting a shock from some cold brew to kick off your New York Comic Con 2017. Yeah. Let's go take a look.
So you're stuck in a hotel room, and you really want coffee, but not just any coffee.
I gotta mute this part too, guys. It's like a, I don't know. It looks like it's a show, an advertisement for another show. Next up should be next up should be the next up should be the character reveal. Got about 5 minutes. I went ahead and hit pause. Chid, you can talk right now. I got it lowered for you. Chid, you are allowed to talk.
I can hear myself.
Oh yeah, you can hear yourself? Miggy, this video is a live stream. It'll just post after it gets done streaming. All our live streams are posted on the channel afterwards. All right, see you later, Miggy. He looks like he's making some kind of drink.
Who?
The guy on the video. He's making some cold brew thing.
Oh.
Frojo, check Twitter. All right, let me finish this fight. Check Twitter where, Marcus? Y'all gotta start being specific.
Yep, which accounts are we going to?
Are we checking my Twitter? Frojo, check your Twitter. Frojo, check Brian Grant's Twitter. Frojo, check Contest of Champions Twitter. Frojo, check Marvel True Cross Twitter. Frojo, look at my Twitter.
Yeah, we can just open Twitter and check hashtags.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got Brian Grant. Yeah, I could check hashtags, too. Oh, wait. Let's see what they're doing over here.
In the way they put things together.
Let's see what they're doing.
You know, like the writer's mind, the artist's mind, the musician's mind is very similar to the way Justin thinks about food. He thinks about like the presentation and all the ingredients, and you know, like, oh, if I did this, then it would make this effect, but I can change somebody's interpretation of something if I do this. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah, and just watching him get really stoked about a spoon is adorable.
Yes, I love spoons too.
Oh,
yeah.
The best.
But I was just playing a little Marvel Contest of Champions.
Hey now.
Yep. And our show is brought to you by them. Just give you a little heads up that I ain't just lying. I ain't whistling Dixie here. My summoner profile.
But if you were, that would be a great nickname.
That's my whistling Dixie.
Okay. That's close.
I'm a level 45 summoner.
You suck, bro.
Agent Space M.
You've been playing since the game came out, Mac.
I have
Agent M.
Like a little group in here called Tacos, Taco Zone Marvel. That's the name of the clan group I am part of. Yeah, I got some really great characters.
That's Brian Grant.
Marvel heroes in here.
So, since you are the expert, if people have never played Marvel Contest of Champions, what is it? How do you play it? How does it work?
Yeah, it's a fighting game, but you know, like any good Marvel thing, it's like built with story in mind and built with characters. There's this just really cool, ever-evolving mythology and story that the team behind Marvel Contest of Champions and Marvel Games have built to help like you think about like pull these things together. Yeah. How do you have an Old Man Logan fighting against another Old Man Logan, or do you have characters from different universes fighting against each other? It's all involving the Collector and then the Grandmaster, and
hopefully we got the character reveal coming up next.
Rivalry has evolved.
This is the time they said.
Really
so
cool stuff. There's tons of live events.
Hopefully we're fixing to see it.
And there's like sort of different modes of play, right?
Yep. Yeah. So you can go and you can fight. It's also got that like Pokemon-esque thing where you want to collect them all.
He just compared Contest of Champions to Pokemon.
Yeah, you gather so many heroes and so many characters. But there's events that are always going on, and like there's this one right now called Blades, which just started, and that introduces a new character, which we're going to get into really soon.
Yeah, we are. We're going to reveal that character very soon.
Yeah, they're revealing
but then
Morningstar.
Things that you can do every day, every week. There's player versus player, so like my characters I put in a team can go against yours.
Yeah, and then we'll fight in a very fun way.
In a very fun way, and it's
Captain
simple,
Bravo
but
says
complex,
it is
so
Pokemon.
Like, just tap, but.
And that's why I like it too. Yeah. I think sometimes people can feel intimidated by video games or fighter games because they think, oh, I need to know all these like combos and things. And it's really friendly game to play. Like it sort of as a novice, you can really enjoy it. I think just as much as somebody who's like very, very talented at playing video games.
Yeah.
Which is super dope.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And like I said, like collecting the characters and trying to get the ones that you love the most is super fun.
You're adorable because I keep seeing him just like looking at his little roster with so much pride.
Look at these guys. I got Winter Soldier and Old Man Logan and Loki and Black Panther.
Dude, you got all the worst champions.
And all these characters here. You can see them and they're great. And I have a lot of fun when I play the game.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna reveal a special character
Here we
from
go.
Marvel Contest of Champions.
I don't have
that character yet.
You don't have that
Why
character
don't
yet.
I have that character yet?
Well, maybe because we're going to reveal them.
Oh, fine.
Are you okay with that?
I guess, but somebody should hook it up. They won't. They won't mess up the game.
no.
Like I've asked, hey, hook me up, and they're like, no, that would mess up the game for everyone else. So they're on the up and up.
Aw, they're doing it right.
They are.
You guys, stick with us here. We're going to have
Come
that character
on.
reveal from Marvel Contest of Champions coming up next.
Next? That means right now?
Comic-Con of 2017! Woo! What's up, y'all? I'm Josh Soleil with Marvel Games. We are here with Contest of Champions. Let's go down the line and introduce ourselves.
Hi, everybody. My name is Simon, and I'm one of the gameplay designers for Contest.
My name is Gabriel. I'm art/creative director for Marvel Contest of Champions.
Hello, true believers! I'm Bill Roseman, creative director at Marvel Games, working with these great people to make this great game.
Now we're going to show you a video.
Yeah. Hey, we want to thank you all for coming here to New York Comic Con and coming to the Marvel booth. So we have for you right now a world exclusive video showing the behind the scenes creation of the newest character. And in fact, she's an all new character, never appeared before anywhere. We're going to see the creation of Morningstar.
Hey, you hear me?
Kings and queens in the Dark Ages, they had to be kind of evil. Marvel came to us and said, your game is very successful.
Are you ready to go
guys
right
have
now?
a very creative voice. We had this idea of like maybe launching a character that would be launched in the comics and in the game at the same time, which never happened before. They sent us this blurb. It was no more than a couple of paragraphs that was written by Al Ewing. He wrote about this character that he intended to develop called Guillotine. I was so very excited about creating a character for Marvel and that will be part of the mainstream universe and also in the game. So I sent them a bunch of designs. They took my first designs and Paco Medina, the artist of the Contest of Champions series, started like changing, evolving it and sent it back to me and I evolved it back and then Marvel was looking at it. And we came to this final design that people see in the game right now.
Be quiet, Chid.
Guillotine was the first big original character. But after that, they said, oh, we want to create more. One of the ideas is to create a gallery of rogues. This new character is called Morningstar. She is a character that
They're revealing Morningstar.
Guillotine's nemesis. Guillotine has this connection to the occult and the horror and the catacombs of Paris and this whole like ancient Gothic history. Me and I'll talk sometimes about it, like what is this long history of the blade, where did it came from. A logical development of that is to show another person that had that blade before. Morningstar, she used to be this Eastern European queen in the Dark Ages that owned the sword and used the sword to subjugate her own people.
I called it a while ago earlier in the stream.
So they invade her castle, classic horror, with the pitchforks. And
Morningstar is a she.
From her and trap her in this Iron Maiden, the mystical Iron Maiden that can trap the soul and the body of the person. So she dies, but her soul gets
Kabammed again. You're right, Sonic.
This evil force comes to visit Mephisto. He takes interest in the queen and say, hey, I'll make a deal with you. I'll give you a way to walk free again and go after the revenge. He transforms the Iron Maiden into this golem-like body. Of course, being Mephisto, he tricks her. You're not really free. You're still stuck, but you can walk. And
I'm not doing nothing. Is the
like
audio messed up?
Because he doesn't have the blade anymore. He gives her the mace, the mystical mace that's able to capture souls.
Morningstar has this unique mechanic around stealing souls. So using her abilities within the fight, she can steal her opponent's soul and use that to power her own abilities. And then being successful through a series of fights, she'll gain more and more abilities throughout the course of the quest. With her signature, she actually has the ability to lower the effectiveness of some of her opponent's key buffs, as well as steal part of that effectiveness for herself. So not only can she reduce the rate at which a character can just hide back and gain power, she'll also gain
All right, well, I tried to fix the audio. Looks like I trying to do what y'all wanted didn't work out.
That's happening. Oh, what we're gonna do today? We have more ideas for the future, definitely, but we always have to make sure that they make sense for the game, for the fans. You know, like this is a natural progression or a natural adaptation that lives in our own universe. And I hope they like all the original creation. We want the universe of the Contest of Champions to be looked at as something that is like fresh, but also pays homage to everything that is around in the Marvel universe. Because I owe that to my 9-year-old self, and I think a lot of us, feel the same. We will never forgive ourselves for like doing things out of character. We always want to be like Marvel, like 100% Marvel.
They sound so thrilled.
That was awesome.
That was hot.
And Bill, I want to take it to you. What was it like for Kabam and Marvel to come together to create a very own original character?
Well, I mean, as you can see, Gabe and everyone at Kabam, as he said, he wanted to be true to his 9-year-old self. And a lot of that is about the love and appreciation of the characters and wanting to give back. We have all these, all these heroes and villains, kind of these toys in the toy chest. And at Marvel, everything we do, we want to use what exists. We want to sometimes go through the vault and bring something into the spotlight. But at the end of the day, we want to give back. We want to keep the fun going. We want to do what the creators did for us when we were young. So the whole team totally gets that. And so it's just a thrill and an honor to work with them to see like what's the coolest thing that we can make, not just for the game, not just for all of Marvel, but for all the true believers. So it was a joy. The whole team is so smart and has so much passion, and they're so creative. And you can, it's unleashed here.
Right back at you.
That's awesome. And Gabe, this is your child, basically.
Well, it's everybody's child. Yeah. Usually I'm the one that has that itch in the beginning and say like, well, Guillotine is such a loved character. Everybody loves Guillotine, and she's becoming bigger and bigger. But a good hero needs good villains, right? So we started thinking about that. And like I said in the video, it's a natural progression to have somebody that owned the blade before. And I always talk to Al Ewing, who's the guy who originated the character of Guillotine. And we always like exchange ideas, like, oh, and Sly is actually a pretty good idea to like show someone that owned the blade before Guillotine, maybe used for evil, right? Most people use the blade for evil because the blade is really tempting. Guillotine is an exception. She's very pure and good, so she wants to use the blade for good, to be a hero. But it's not the case of this one. She really used the blade for bad things.
And you know what I love about the origin and how Mephisto was involved? It reminds me of the origin of Ghost Rider, where Mephisto made a deal with Johnny Blaze and tricked him and flipped it. And here again is this tragic story of this queen. She's turned upon by her people. Mephisto comes in, makes her an offer. She accepts, and Mephisto twists it again.
Yeah,
and it's this kind of tragic story.
Yeah, what the best Marvel characters have is that twist, right? Is that even when they're villains, you kind of feel for them in a way.
When we make villains, we always want to avoid what we call the mustache twirling villains. None of our villains think they're evil. They think they're the hero of their story, but they're willing to do what others won't. And so that we always are working on the depth and the complexity of all of our characters. And what she represents is when you think about almost all the Marvel characters, in their origin, there is tragedy and trauma. Whether it's Matt Murdock pushing the old man out of the way and getting blinded, Peter Parker, after he was bit, did not stop the burglar, and Uncle Ben dies. All of our characters have tragedy. And the heroes decide to do something selfless and use their gifts now to help others. And our villains, who also go through this tragedy and get powers, they decide to be selfish and use their powers for themselves. And that's that fine line that separates our heroes from our villains.
Yeah, and for Morningstar, I think the award is penitence too, because she was trapped in this Iron Maiden for hundreds of years. She's always in pain, and she's always like in this constant state of purgatory. And I keep imagining myself in that situation. What would I do? Would that make me a good person after, you know, so much suffering? Or I'll become an evil person and be bitter and try to hurt other people? And I think that's a cool thing that we can explore in the future too.
Quick question, did you guys have any, any inspiration from other Marvel characters or villains when coming up with Guillotine or Morningstar?
Well, we always look at the past for sure. But I like to say to people that growing up as a fan, like Bill, like me, you know, like everybody in the team, that we know the Marvel as a language. It's almost like an instinct, you know, like we read so much and we read all the stories, and now we will watch the movies and we play the games. We know what feels right, so it's not something that we can pinpoint at a specific character. But, you know, like you just said, Ghost Rider, I never thought of it, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You know, like it really feels like something that is inheritor of the same language.
Yeah, it's like a relatable language, which is beautiful.
And yeah, you said it right. At the heart of all of our characters is they're relatable. Yeah. They may have amazing powers, they may have cool costumes, and go on these adventures. But at the heart of it, you understand who they are. You understand what they care about, what their motivation is. You understand their story. You may relate to their story. They may inspire you to be a better self, or they may be a warning of what not to get into. And what I love about the Marvel characters most of all is what Stan Lee himself said is Marvel puts the human in the superhuman. And so we understand our characters.
After this is done, I'm going to try to get hold of Killa, and we're going to go live with Killa at Comic-Con. At least we're going to try anyways. We were having trouble a second ago.
Yeah, I remember in the library in middle school, comic books taught me my moral compass, you know. But I want to kick it over to Simon. Can you give us some strategy on how to use Morningstar?
Yeah, sure. Morningstar, we wanted to really focus in on this like stealing souls thing, right? It's pretty core to her. It ties her closely to Guillotine and sort of ties them together as characters as well.
Look at this dude.
So as you're stealing these souls, you unlock different abilities, as we saw in the video. And she's also got like Nullify, which those of us who play know is a very mystic thing. And so as you're unlocking these abilities, how you want to play with her will change a little bit, right? Some of her attacks gain damage the more souls you have. So you'll change a little bit what attack you want to lean into to do the most damage. You'll probably start off using the special 2 because you do damage with that based on your opponent's buffs. And then as you build up the souls, your special 1, which you can use much more consistently, gets a damage ability that increases with the souls, and then that will become your way to do a lot of damage. I also wanted to try and build in a way to use her heavy attack. Sometimes we feel like heavy attacks are a little underused in the game. We know they can be very difficult to actually find space to use, especially in the more difficult fights.
Amino.
So I tried to build some abilities in to give you access to that as well. She gains, I think it's her 3rd soul or 4th soul, she gains Perfect Block, which also has a side effect on another ability that lets you stun your opponent for a little bit longer, right? And so that gives you room to land a couple of attacks and then still get a heavy attack in. And then the heavy attack gives her like her special meter power. And a lot of her abilities tie to her special attacks. So the power gain is there to help you use those special attacks more and more often. And then that power gain improves, again, going back to those stolen souls. And so your ability to use the specials will speed up with, in addition to the strength of the soul, the abilities themselves. And so that gives us sort of a compounding effect and really makes her much, much more potent with all of these souls. And then because she can keep them throughout an entire fight, we were looking for, you know, you have to almost struggle to get over the first few fights or be a little careful where you decide to use her initially. But once you've got those 5 souls, you want to turn her into a bit of a wrecking ball, right? You gotta pay it forward a bit. You gotta, you know, pay your dues early, get your opponent's souls, supercharge her giant mace, and then use her to, you know, take on a tougher opponent for sure.
And she's playable next week. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe she comes out next week.
Yeah, that's huge. I cannot wait. And after next week, next month, we have a pretty big event coming up.
Yeah. Well,
here we go.
I mean, just to talk about this month, October.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Start first, we unleashed Mephisto on Friday, who then featured in the origin of Morningstar,
get to next month.
Next week. And at the end of the month, to kick off, to cap our Halloween plans, we're going to unleash the Vampire Slayer Blade. Blade is coming to the contest. So that's October. Then in November...
November. There's something big coming in November. What's that, Bill?
Well, the storm clouds are rumbling because I think the God of Thunder has a little adventure he's going to go
Yeah.
on in a theater near you. And at Marvel Games, what we like to do is, we no longer are trying to do, adaptations of TV shows or adaptations of films, which is very difficult to create that when they're also creating the movie. What we have done now over the last 3 years is we offer our partners the option of either introducing characters or costumes or missions that are featured in Thor Ragnarok, and so it's not trying to do the whole story, but it's just bringing that flavor.
Just say
and having
it.
Come in and just rock the contest, and introducing new characters and new costumes and more awesomeness.
Yeah, and in our case, some stuff we're a very cosmic game, so everything is set in this crazy battle realm. So some movies are easy to adapt. Thor Ragnarok, I think, is the most identifiable to our cosmic universe.
It seems there's sort of an arena in Ragnarok
Yes.
where champions fight in sort of a contest.
Some kind of contest. The Grandmaster is our master of ceremonies, and he's also present in the movie. So there's a lot of common ideas and themes. So that one was pretty good to make. Of course, when Spider-Man came out and it's all Earth-based, it was pretty hard for us to find a high school in some distant galaxy, but we still found a way to...
And that was fun for the opposite, because also it's fun at Marvel when you have someone who's more Earth-based, like Spider-Man. It's a really what we call a POV character. We are Spider-Man. Right. And then when you contrast Spider-Man with an amazing environment like the contest, then he can say what we're thinking, like, oh my gosh, there's these rocks floating in space.
It's us, right,
and there's a Grandmaster, and now I have to fight these crazy people. Right. So it's fun to do to both have something similar like Ragnarok in the contest, and then to contrast it with like a Spider-Man.
Right.
And now to bring the supernatural into the cosmic.
Yeah, the mystical and but for Thor it was like, as soon as I saw the key art for the movie, and I was just so colorful and so exciting, it felt like a natural fit for our game. So we wanted to do something really special. We are bringing Hela to the contest for sure.
There it is.
You can see it in our booth, some early art. We're also gonna bring Thor, of course. He's the main character.
Thor and Hela. Gladiator Thor.
A very different Thor. That's all I can say. Thor is very different in this movie. So he's like he's trying to get his mojo back in a way. So he has different weapons. He doesn't have the Mjolnir. So we try to get that experience in the game too, with different gladiatorial weapons and stuff. He might be a different class. I'm not gonna
different
review
class.
right now, but yeah, you
different
can,
class.
some really cool things. We also
He's
gonna
gonna be
have a new
skilled.
champion challenge. The players love that one. Since we did the first one with Agent Coulson, we always partner with
new quest next month.
Or somebody in the Marvel universe and bring them to build their own team, so the players can play against them. People seem to really like that.
New player
it's a really
challenge
cool,
next
sweet,
month.
Short challenge. So we did with Quake. We did like with Drax,
yes!
Spider-Man. We have a new one that is connected to the Thor Ragnarok. We're not going to reveal who it is, who she or he is, but you'll be knowing pretty soon. But it'll be big. It was going to be our biggest champion challenge so far.
Biggest champion
we
challenge.
We also have a new one shot and everything you can expect from a big movie event. So.
Yeah, and the thing I love about what Marvel Games excels at is the ability to choose your own team. Like, it's like a gateway to your Marvel soul, if you will. Yeah. And I think what this game does is you can choose up to so many characters to be your own soul, which I love. Do you guys have any love the characters that you love to choose or characters you love to play as?
I like a lot of our characters, right? I'm a gameplay designer at heart, so I like characters that sort of an interesting choices as you're playing them, or an interesting play pattern. You know, our game, you run this sort of 5-hit combo thing, and then there's parry and dexterity in the special attacks, but you can run that loop again and again and again and again, and it is the core of the game, and keeping that loop fairly constant is important, but also providing the opportunity to sort of break out when the right opportunity arises, or give the player some choice. Gwenpool is one of my favorite characters. Yeah. I like the way that she works. I like that she's quite potent, but she also has some very strong counters. She's heavily based around her bleed abilities, so if you choose to bring her into the wrong fight, she really does.
Gladiator Thor confirmed.
And
New,
she's pretty highly skill-based as well, right? She has some powerful
new contest next month
around controlling her opponent's power a little bit. And if
all right, I'm
you
fixing
can
to go
maintain those
to.
abilities, then you can really, excel.
Shortly,
in
we're going to
infusing her
go
into
to.
the right fight. And so I think she's a very interesting character for sure.
Kilogrins.
I'm not a game designer at heart. I am a comic book guy at heart.
He's going to say MODOK.
100% passion. I don't care if I lose.
He's going to say
I want to
MODOK.
put those cool characters together and make like, oh, what if Medusa and Morningstar and Civil Warrior and Spider-Man were together in the Avengers? That's my thing. I just like to see them together, standing like as a team.
Same here.
And I get my ass kicked, so but I don't care. I just all
I'll
about
move the
passion.
mic away from my.
And as much as I'm an old school guy, and as much as I love,
Sorry.
Spider-Man and Daredevil.
Sorry, Hodge.
And those characters that have been around for so long. What's really fun for me is when we can get a new character, like a Spider-Gwen, that you are dressed in as right now, or a Kamala Khan. And what I love doing is once they're in the game, I actually send the art to my friends in editorial, and we also share it with the creators who have designed the characters. Like I ran into Chris Hastings earlier today, who writes Gwenpool, and we're like, "Have you seen Gwenpool in contest?" He's like, "Yes, it's so cool." So the creators, like us, we're all fans, and so I really love the opportunity to not only spotlight the characters that people know and love, but to introduce them to new characters that they don't know that they love yet.
Yeah, and I can say a very personal experience with that because I'm also a fan, and when I create something that I see in the comics, I just like go nuts. Because, for example, the Secret Empire event that you guys send the art for Civil Warrior to the creators,
And they use the armor in the
they
in
use the
story.
armor in the final battle against Captain America, and I was just like, oh my God, the Civil Warrior, he was an evil version of him. So I still wanted Captain America to win. But it was really cool to see that character in there.
We've had, let's see, Guillotine in the game and the comic. As you said, we had the Civil Warrior armor now appear in the end of Secret Empire. I've seen our Venom Pool character on a variant cover that Rob Liefeld drew.
Liefeld, yes.
The co-creator of Deadpool. That blows my mind. And I've already shared, of course, the Morningstar designs with my friends in editorial, and they're like, she looks really cool. Can we use her? And I'm like, of course.
Oh.
So we shall see if Morningstar will make the jump from screen
sure
to
hope so.
comic book page.
And that's always my I'm a comic guy, so that's always to see things in paper for me. That's what makes him the most excited.
Yeah, and this game has been going strong for almost 3 years now.
Yeah,
December.
Huge. December will be the 3-year anniversary for Contest of Champions.
Yeah. So, and the way you guys make it new and engaging by incorporating these characters and tying it into comics and movies, as me as a fan, I love it. Like I have it on my iPad and I play it nonstop, and it's great. It's not more incentive. It's free on the App Store and on the Google Play Store. So if that's not enough, I don't know what is. But anyway, do you guys have any closing thoughts? Yeah.
I just want to say how cool are our T-shirts.
Yeah.
We worked together. We designed. It's like a faux Marvel comic cover.
Classic cover. Yeah.
We even got the corner box right here.
When he says we, he means these talented
They need to
artists.
zoom in more now. We can barely see that.
It's a team effort. And it was really cool to think about like how you design a cover and what goes where and how do you lead the eye, and even to have the cover text to even explain. First we just had Morningstar, and we're like, oh, are people going to think that's Morningstar? No, that's Guillotine. So we add the text there to explain, oh, what are we looking at? So it's all that thought that we put together in making the real covers here on this faux cover. And
maybe that's a sign of something to come. Maybe one
shall
day will
see.
be a classic cover.
We shall see.
I also want to shout out the booth behind us, which is behind us.
The booth is right around the corner.
Awesome swag. It has a spin wheel where you can win some cool stuff. We have a tournament going on throughout the entire New York Comic Con. Play it out, see if you can qualify, because if you can, you will be on this stage live playing to win some cool prizes. Yeah, and we have cosplay. We have a Guillotine cosplay there as well.
Cosplay, yeah.
And speaking of prizes, I think we
got some cool stuff.
Something here.
We
We
got
have
some pins, y'all.
exclusive Morningstar and
There you go,
Guillotine
man.
pins.
Yeah, no problem.
Spider-Gwen is what for
Got
you.
one more. There you go.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
There you go. You get one. You get one. You get one. There's more. There's
Oh my
more.
God. That's great.
I have no idea what they're handing out.
They're giving more at the booth in the back. Don't fall.
They've said that it
So yeah,
would be a totally different game being on console.
Thanks for all the support, first and Marvel. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with those guys. They're the real deal. You know, you always hear about stories like how those guys are, you know, really passionate. But it's all true. You know, they always ask about the story. Every time we have to come up with something, does it make sense? Is it Marvel? You know. And
that's what the fans want
right,
and deserve.
Yeah, and we all fans.
Who
so,
are the characters?
Yeah.
What is the story? Why is this happening? What do they want? What are their motivations?
Right.
How cool can we make them?
Yeah, it's been a blast. I want this game to last forever because that's my dream job, and I just want to keep going and make it better.
And if we're doing thank yous, I want to say personally, and I'm sure the whole team is right here with me, thank you guys and girls, right? We show up every day, we pour our hearts out trying to make this game, and you know, it's because you guys enjoy it, and you know, it's really cool to get to do that.
Yeah, right.
And it's really cool to be here right now, because as a game designer, you know, I sit behind a monitor all the time. I get to see some familiar faces on YouTube every now and again, that sort of thing. But you know, it's difficult for us to get this sort of direct interaction with you guys who we're doing all this work for. So it's really awesome to have a chance to see people in person. You know, sometimes, you know, hear the voice in person, or they get to see us and put a face on us and realize that we're real human beings too. And it's great that we do get to, you know, work with you guys too a little bit. And yeah, so thank you so much for supporting us and for, you know, allowing us to do what we get to do here. And we hope you guys get to enjoy it as well, right?
Thank you.
And if I can add to that, thanks, I do want to say thank you to everybody, and also keep following your dreams. We grew up, we were all just fans. We didn't know anybody, but we loved Marvel. We loved games. We worked hard. We got lucky. And now we're here. I used to walk around as
Bill
a fan
Roseman,
at the
man.
show, and now I'm here.
My Bill
working
Roseman
for
impression.
Marvel on the stage. So don't give up on your dreams. Have hope. Go for everything you want to do.
Hey, Killa.
And you'll do it.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Killa. Hey, man. You can hear me? Hang on, let me call you back on my computer. Hey.
Hello?
Alright, can you hear me now?
There you go.
Hey, man, what's going on?
It's the same. It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. You're real choppy.
Real choppy? Well, we can hear you good.
I'm here now with, you hear me alright?
Yeah, we hear you perfectly clear.
Do you hear me alright?
Yeah, perfectly. Perfectly.
Say hi to Frodo.
Hey, Brojo, what up?
Hey, Arby.
That was Arby.
Yeah.
Hey. It's kind of hard. It's tough, man. It's real shaky. I'm sorry.
Hey, we hear you perfectly. If you can hear me, we hear you good. If you want to go video, I can capture it.
What's that?
Video? You got video?
Video capture?
Yeah, your Skype video.
Yeah,
You
I've
want?
been recording video.
No. Do you want to turn your video on Skype right now on your camera?
I can't even make out what you're saying. Send it to me and send me a message because I can't hear you properly. Text it.
All right.
I'm down to try, whatever.
Hang on, guys. Let's Hang on, guys.
Hey, you guys see me?
Yeah, hang on. Let me bring it up so they can see you. I got to capture the window.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Oddly enough, with the video, I hear you fine.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's really weird. Let me capture the window. Guys in the chat, can y'all hear Killa?
Can I what?
I'm asking in the chat, can they hear you?
I'm going to put in my headset here. Do all this in? All right, guys. We're in the place to be. Nobody wants to see my mean mug. Are we live, Bro Joe?
Yeah, we are live, bro. We got 100 people watching.
What up, MCOC fam? Community is good to be featured here on Bro Joe's channel. We are live at the MCOC booth right here at New York Comic Con. Let me swap over my screen so you guys can have a look. All right, so here's pretty much the booth. Excuse me. Just to give you an overall tour, we're going to do a 360 lap around the booth. You've got these demos set up. I've got some little stations with iPads where you can test it out, play some games. It's okay. Nothing too interesting. Check out this logo right here. Look at that artwork for Hella. I think she looks awesome. The design team did a fantastic job.
Got MODOK down at the bottom.
I have an unofficial confirmation that MODOK will most definitely be coming to the game.
Yes! Yes!
100%.
100%? Yes!
Unofficially 100%.
Yes!
Okay, so now on this side, okay, we skipped over the wheel. Let me show you guys the wheel and what's going on. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So basically, you want to get in line for the tournament, and you have to pre-qualify by beating a fight against Ultron right here. It was really easy. He only had about 40k health. I brought Hyperion in. It was super easy, like about 25 hits. It's done. They give you a blue ticket and a red ticket. The blue ticket is for fighting Mephisto, the boss fight, down at the end. It's a separate line. And the red ticket is for the wheel. So here you go. This gentleman right here just picked up a Tier 4 Catalyst Crystal from the wheel. And the way that they send them in-game, they get your in-game name, and then the prizes are delivered in-game within 2 weeks. Now, they only have a certain amount set of fixed prizes, so there were only 5 stars. And, of course, Kabam CEO Seaton managed to score the first one.
What?
I recorded the whole thing. I'll be posting a video. I scored 2,500 units. That was pretty cool and hype. Had a good time. Let me give you guys a better view. Where did he finish off? 2,500 units and a 4-star. Good job, bro. All right, we look at Seaton hamming it up. Live on YouTube. We got Brojo is streaming this live. Yes, sir. All right, so...
hey, there's Seaton right there. There he is. Hey, Seaton, what's up, man?
Brojo says, what up, what up? All right, so let me show you guys here. Let me show you what the iPad looks like. Do you mind if I film you? So you brought in Thanos. They even have a classic Ultron.
Oh, you can bring in Thanos?
4-star. Yeah, you can bring in Thanos. Every character in the game is available in 4-star on this demo. It's pretty cool. Must be fun to play with a 4-star Thanos, of course. And I'll give you a view of what the boss fights look like.
Okay.
This is another Ultron fight, and then this is what the Mephisto fight looks like. He's got about 80k health. There's no multipliers on his damage from his specials or anything like that. And he's got 3 charges, 3 charges fixed. So
okay.
Basically, Stark Spidey, whoever had 455 Stark Spidey and was really good with already playing with Stark Spidey, had the major advantage in this competition.
Yeah.
4 of the 5 top times were all with Star Spidey, and one was with Yellow Jacket and the Class Advantage. So we actually just had, I don't know if you guys had seen it, a few people were trying to stream the finals for today, and Legacy69, our homie, our fellow YouTuber,
yeah, he
took
won
on first place today, so good for him. He had a flawless run. Let me show you guys on this side now. This is where they had the leaderboard, right? Just come back tomorrow. We're locked in. Little Joe, he finished with 107. That's super fast with Stark Spidey. Legacy had a flawless run.
Hey, did you say you get to use your own champions?
No. It's only 5 stars to pick from. It's only 5 stars, and it's only 5 stars in the game.
I see the names up there.
Yep, you see the names here. So here you go. Legacy ended up taking off the playoff. He won first place. Kind of cool that they gave, the shout out to everyone's alliance. And basically it went by time. And if there was a tiebreaker, which there happened to be for Little Joe, as you can see, opponent hits came in as the secondary factor, the tiebreaker factor. That's basically how it worked. It was kind of cool. Everyone was here. And then, of course, on this backside, we have none other than Gilly. What up? Say hi to YouTube. We are live. Thank you so much. Great costume. You wearing the contacts too? Let's see. Whoa! Check out those contacts. Awesome. Thank you so much. Very cool. Very cool. So that's really it, guys. That's all 4 sides of the MCOC booth. Let me back up and give you guys a better view of what's going on over here. Here you can see it. One more walkthrough. Brojo, are you interested in seeing some other stuff besides MCOC content?
Oh, man, hey, if you want to walk around and hang out for a little while and show us Comic-Con, because there's so many people that can't just get there, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me try to work my way to the front and give you, like, the true feeling of what it was like to come here. I do have a lot of content that I've been filming on my own, so please make sure you check out my channel, hit that sub button.
Yeah, guys, definitely. Later, go check out Killa.
We've got more YouTube superstars. We're live on YouTube right here. He's like, damn it.
Who we got?
It's on a delay, so he doesn't know yet.
There he is. Brian Grant! Yes!
Well, Proto and like 200 other people live on YouTube.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. What do you have to say? Reel him in.
Oh, there's Vex. I'm sorry. That's Analyzer. Analyzer.
You did? Do it.
There he goes.
I'll do one if you do one. How about that? Oh! All right, here. That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I got. Whatever, man. You gotta be you. You gotta be you. Here's a good view. And for those of you who wanted to see, this is the main stage. You got a Ragnarok preview right here. Coming out November 1st. This is where the tournament finals actually take place, right here on this stage. I'm gonna head out to the front of Comic-Con to give you guys a peek of the entrance and really like how much is in here. It is insane. You got everything from games, comic books, toys, t-shirts, clothing, all kinds of really cool stuff. Try to give you like a weird mix of what the heck is that. All right, I think you guys are on like a 15-second delay or so from
probably.
All right, so let me make my way to the front. Like I said, look, you can kind of see, if you want to see how big this place really is, look at how many lights, right? Look at the space between the lights. Look how far back they go. And this is really the center. So if you do a full swipe.
Yeah.
Well, look how far back it goes. I mean, it goes beyond that other wall up there. It's insane. I've gone to the South Florida Miami Comic-Con for the past 5 years. And this is literally 10 times the size. 10 times the size.
Wow.
So it's been fantastic. You cannot see it all in one day. I will say that. Not as many cosplayers as I thought. I know in Miami, like, cosplay is super, super big. Check out some of these other toys.
Killa, they asking where are you from?
Delray Beach, Florida. All right, we got the Dragon Ball Z gaming. Oh, sorry. Here's some cosplay. Some more cosplay. Too nice. She does look awesome. All right. All right, we're still not even close to the front. You still there, Projo?
Yeah, we still here, man. We're still watching.
Awesome, awesome. Here we got some other MCOCers. Hey,
Uh-oh.
Joe, can I show off your shirt to YouTube? Have you guys seen the shirt, bro?
No, I don't think so.
You want to plug? Like, you want to maybe plug the shirt, or for other people who might want to pick them up, where could they get a hold of you?
What's
Let's
up?
see the back.
Look at that profile.
Look at that. Sig 111. He's got me beat by 10. Oh, you bastard. I'm only at 101. What up, what up? All right, we got more toys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh,
All right, so
that's
we're kind of getting close to the front.
That's pretty cool, man. Where do you get that T-shirt at?
He made it. He made it.
Okay, custom made.
And the other guy that he was standing with is in ISO 8A. I don't know his name. And oh, we met Brutal DLX today. He came with his 2 sons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome dude. Very cool. All right, so we're kind of in the front. There's some like virtual reality comic book. Check this out. Doing a live stream on YouTube. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here? Do you guys hear him? I'm sorry. You guys hear him all right?
Barely can hear him.
Barely hear him. Go ahead. Someone call it.
This is a manga that's in virtual reality.
Virtual reality manga. Yes.
So we're using the Oculus right now.
Oculus.
And it's basically putting it through one of the chapters on one of the titles called Tales of the Wedding Ring.
Tales. Okay. And is this all black and white like you have featured, or is it in color?
It's black and white, and it's soft.
Okay, cool. Right on. Right on. And so you sell the VR comic books, or not yet? Not yet. You will be. You will be. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So that's it. That's the VR. Let's see. We got all kinds of other stuff. There's a lot of people selling like. Hold on. What we got here? There's a lot of people selling like mystery boxes.
Mystery boxes.
You know, oh, this is like you buy a mystery box.
Yeah.
It's like a T-shirt, a doll. But
Okay.
who knows? You know. Let's see.
Oh.
Check this out. Brooklyn Bridge, kind of. Carnage, Spidey, Venom. Spider-Gwen doing her thing down at the bottom. Pretty cool. Sorry. What is that? Fight Club? Alright, we got more toy setups. Any other questions or requests? Does anybody have any questions while I'm here?
Were you at the character reveal earlier?
Yeah, it was it wasn't a real character reveal. It was the making behind Morning
Yeah.
Star.
Well, later in that conversation, they confirmed the character name Gladiator Thor.
They did confirm Gladiator Thor,
And
they
Hela.
also confirmed that he will not be cosmic.
Yeah. I'm thinking skill probably. What do you think?
Ooh, it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. I don't see how any Thor can really be anything but cosmic, personally. But he doesn't have his hammer, obviously. I'm gonna say, wow, it has to be skill. It has to.
It could be Mystic though. It could be Mystic because of the Odin force inside of him.
You think so?
I'm saying I think he'll be skill, but I'm saying the only other class I think is Mystic. A lot of people want Science just because we haven't had one in over a year. Have you got to talk with?
I don't see Infinite this time.
Have you got?
I spoke with a lot of people.
I
spoke with Simon, who is one of the lead developers for the characters themselves. Who else were you thinking about?
I was just gonna.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you asked, are we expecting any Science characters anytime soon? I
did ask that question.
The MODOK character?
I did ask that question. I said, what is the deal? My segue into that question was, what the heck happened when we had 7 out of 8 of the champions released were text. Remember when we had that? It was like
Yeah.
text. I asked them if they did that on purpose, and they said no. They didn't really realize it until they already had it like worked out in the pipeline.
Oh, wow.
So, and they said they're going to try not to do that again. And then after that, I said, well, okay, cool. But what about, here's a cool Konami booth, a Yu-Gi-Oh table where people are playing Yu-Gi-Oh. They basically said that there are more, they know science class is lacking, and they're bringing more science content to the game.
So
I don't know. I have no other information. I did ask about Gladiator Hulk, too.
Yeah.
And as of right now, he's not. I mean, I was under the impression he was, like, definitely coming.
Yeah.
It seemed like he's not coming anymore.
Yeah, the closer and closer we kept getting to Ragnarok, I was thinking it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that it's not going to happen. So, but I was just literally blown away.
Who?
They said that, I can't tell you who said something because they're going to get in trouble.
About MODOK?
His artwork's real cool. Yeah, I can't really say. I can't. Yeah, it was cool, right? I can't say, but I will say that they said it presented major design challenges just because he's so different.
Well,
looking like, you know.
Well, 2 years ago, the main art designer said he that's his favorite character to play with.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So there you go. But I said, well, is it the kind of thing like Bases, where he's coming to the game, like maybe sometime in 2045? And they said no, sooner rather than later. So that I got really excited.
So that means Bases are still coming much later then.
I also asked about Bases as well, and that kind of seems to be a standard joke for the actual developers themselves. They joke around about it. They did say that, you know, they kind of use Transformer Sports to fight as almost like a testing ground for kind of like a beta for how the base goes, and they said it's kind of just like it's a tricky thing, and it wasn't very successful. So kind of under the impression that it's not happening at all anytime soon.
Well, why don't they just take it off then? So, did you ask?
I don't know.
Did you ask anything about Jessica Jones, X-Force, Wolverine?
I did. I also asked about Doctor Strange, Marvel Now. I was trying to hit everyone I could possibly think of. It seems like, obviously, we know what's coming out this month. We know Ragnarok. We're definitely getting Hela, and we're definitely getting Gladiator, Thor.
Yeah.
But it seemed like MODOK's coming after that, to be honest with you.
I think he's the last character on that chart, and he was my second guess. I was guessing Moon Girl or MODOK, and now I'm thinking it's definitely MODOK.
It's MODOK.
Yeah.
It's MODOK, and I'm getting the feeling that he's coming out the end of this year, December.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
December 7th. December 7th, to be exact.
You think is that when that champion's coming out?
Yeah, that's when that champion's coming out.
Okay, so there you heard it here first. MODOK, December 7th. Coming to a phone near you.
Did you drop any Fantastic Four Doctor Doom questions on them?
I did. So I did. Those are like my top. If I have my top 3 requests of players I want in the game, they're all Fantastic Four related. It's obviously Doctor Doom, Silver Surfer, and also I'd love to see Human Torch. I know it's not a popular one that like a lot of people say, but for me, I just think that all fired up, he would look awesome.
Cool, man.
Cool.
What did they say about it though?
What did they say about what? I'm sorry, Persia.
What did Kabam say about Fantastic Four?
Okay, so I asked about like, is it a rights issue? Is it not? I talked to, I forget his last name, Bill. He works for Marvel, and he's like the lead game. He basically I asked him
Roseman. Bill Roseman?
Yes.
Yeah, Marvel.
Bill
He's
Roseman.
the main man.
I talked to him for about 45 minutes today. He was so cool. He was so cool. He gave me a lot of good information. He basically said that it's more important for them to come out with content in like that coincides with the releases of TV shows and movies. So kind of like he was kind of dodging around it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a good feeling about it. And I just said, I ended the conversation by saying, listen, as a comic book collector, I've been collecting comic books for 30 years since I'm 5 years old. And I'm a huge fan. Doctor Doom, Human Torch, Silver Surfer need to be in this game.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, well, I'm taking note. I have a feeling that there's obviously there's politics behind that.
Yeah, there has to be. Anything on the war updates? Did you get any to design?
Okay, so we spoke with Simon, one of the developers. Very, very cool guy with that big mustache.
Yeah, we saw him.
This is the Gamers Den. Yeah. So he doesn't really handle Alliance War, but I got a lot of good information from him. There's 3 people in charge of Alliance War. They know. I basically was like, listen, I was making all the arguments that we've all made for Alliance War, what needs to be done for improvements, what's all over the forum, and he basically was saying, like, kind of like counter arguing, and I was like, I think what the people want to hear is you say, you're right, it's broken, but we're working on it. You know, and he said there's 3 people that their full-time job is Alliance War. One of them happens to be sick and in the hospital right now, so that, you know, they're kind of behind. But they said it's not an easy fix. We talked about a few ideas, and he actually cared enough to go get a notepad and write down some of the ideas that me, Seaton, and one of my Alliance mates, Mickey, were basically talking with him for about almost an hour on Alliance War topics. He basically said, look, bring Defender kills back, make the map harder so that it's not 100% exploration. It's all the things that everybody's already been saying, you know, nothing new. But yeah, they know it's broken. I think they're working on it, and hopefully we'll get a fix. But you know, it's not as easy. And it was interesting seeing the other side, because, you know, like, something goes wrong and we're all like running to the forums and we're hard on them.
Right.
We criticize them. We write mean messages, and I get it. I mean, I've put a lot of time and money into this game.
Yeah.
I'm vested. I understand when people get upset. But, like, that guy with the mustache, Simon, he was the lead he created Carnage. Carnage. And he's like, yeah, I admit it. He's like, when I designed Carnage was probably the most OP champion in the game once you start building his buffs. And he was so OP that they made him back him up so much, like 3 or 4 iterations of debuffing, and that's basically why he is the way he is. But what I was saying before, with like, he was saying how, like, when people were slamming Carnage, he just felt so guilty, you know, like not guilty, like, he's just upset. Like, it's hard, you know, people are like so mean with their comments.
Yeah.
So, but I get it. You know, I see both sides. So we got to check out this dog. There's all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh yeah. So
I saw something else pretty cool outside. It's a Star Wars drone battle bot thing that they're going to be coming to market with pretty soon. And I thought it was pretty cool. You fly these mini drones, and then it's also hooked up to, like, your iPhone, so you could, like, shoot beams that don't show up in real life, but they're showing up, like, in the game. It's almost like augmented reality, but you really do fly the drones. That was pretty cool. That was something cool I've never seen before.
Did he say anything about Carnage is going to get a buff because people are so upset about him?
No. He said, actually, believe it or not, that Carnage, I was very interested in a lot of, like, what characters made them the most money, what masteries made them the most money. I had a lot of questions about that kind of stuff. And he said that Carnage actually performed, like, top 10 in terms of, like, crystal revenue.
Huh.
So,
well, yeah,
you know,
think about it. Think about who he is. That crystals alone, people just wanted that character, and then from there, I bet when he rolls around again in the crystal, it's not going to be that way.
Yeah, right. No, it's true. And they learn every single time. I mean, they talked about...
What is that girl wearing?
I don't know, but I just thought you guys would like to see what... I try to slip that in.
I can't wait to see the comments in this once it catches up.
Yeah, what about, we should hit the comments. Anybody have any questions?
Some of the stuff I've been asking has been from the comments section. Yeah, guys, I will link his channel in the description of this in a minute. Rich the Man's in here as well. He's in here hanging out. What's the coolest thing you've probably seen today?
Frank the Tank. Shout out to Frank the Tank. What
Frank
up,
the
Rich?
Tank?
Frank the Tank is my nickname for Rich's Tortoise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The coolest thing I saw today. I don't
there's
know.
Deadpool.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty cool. Watching the finals on stage where Legacy took the win, dude, it was so hype. I've never been that hype over an MCOC fight. We were all cheering him on. We wanted him to win, and it was just so exciting.
Yeah.
Other than that, really enjoyed my talk with Bill, and I really enjoyed my talk with Simon. Both of those guys are awesome. They were very, very cool. Some of the cosplays. What's that?
One of the guys is asking about OG Deadpool. Is he coming back around sometime soon?
I asked that as well. They said no. There's nothing on the calendar as of yet. So, which is kind of weird.
Because he's coming up in March.
Yeah, and maybe they're waiting. Maybe they're waiting for Deadpool 2. You know what I mean? The movie to coincide. And then I also asked, "Are you bringing a 5-star vision to the game at any point in time?"
Did you ask about 6 stars?
I did. There really is not a lot of information about 6 stars yet. I'm pretty sure they're not really doing much to develop them, even at this point.
Huh.
It seems to be that the character developers have their plates full because there's a set schedule of content rollout. Every single month we're bringing multiple champions to the game, and it just seems like they're constantly grinding to keep up with that. We did speak, however, about the importance of. Let me decline this and get another call. We did talk about going back, like we said, for Carnage, and balancing some of those champions that maybe don't have as much of the the utility or damage output with some of the crappier champions. And they said obviously their plates are so full that with making new content, that there really is nothing they would need to bring in additional developers. And believe it or not, there is a wanted ad for a new developer. So maybe they are working towards that. But I think they would tremendously benefit from rebalancing some of those for sure.
We talked to Arby for a half a second, but that was before the call failed. We haven't seen Arby again.
You want me to head back to the booth and see if Arby's around? Okay, cool.
They're asking if we've seen. She's in cosplay, right? She's Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, she's doing Spider-Gwen. She said this is her. It's not her main outfit, but this is a pretty cool female tick cosplay in latex. Check this out. Awesome, very cool. All right, so let me try to head back to the MCOC booth, and we'll see if Arby's there.
Have they said anything about? Did you ask about artifacts or items being added? Because
I asked about gear.
Yeah.
I asked about nothing really on gear. I talked about glitches.
What'd they say about gear? That's what they're asking in the chat.
Not a whole lot about gear. The one comment that I seem to get is that they felt like it might give an opportunity for people who pay to buy gear the unfair advantage, and that they thought that it wouldn't really be recepted well by the community. Again, I don't know how much truth there is to that, but it was just one man's opinion. There we go. Not too far from the Marvel Contest of Champions booth. Back this way.
Anything about the 6-star Adrenaline or Squirrel Girl? They're asking in the chat.
Nothing on Squirrel Girl. Nothing really on 6 stars. Nothing on the mini game for 6 stars. I was asking about that as well.
Okay.
They were pretty elusive about 6 stars the entire time.
Guys, they pretty much said to Killa that war bases are never going to happen.
And they unofficially said that.
Unofficially.
It's like the standing joke. Yeah, it's like the standing joke for them. All right, so we're back. Let's see if we can find
Have you seen Yeet?
Yes, Yeet was doing well as well.
Yeah.
Get through. Let me see who's here, who's left. I think some of the people are already starting to head out. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Have you seen Kabam Mike? They were asking that too.
We're still live. No, Kabam Mike is not here. Kabam Mike is not here, but he will be here tomorrow. Is that correct?
There's Adora.
There's Adora.
Everybody say hi, Adora.
I'm Killa. Nice to meet you. Finally, I was looking for you all day doing laps. I saw it, but my reception is terrible. My reception. I know.
And try coming down from Canada and having to switch to like whatever network it is that they give.
Where do you live? In Vancouver, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
And we don't get to say what network we're on.
They're all saying hi to Adora on here.
I'm streaming on Frojo's chat, by the way, just like after the fact to tell you. And the chat is going nuts for Adora right now. They say, yeah. It's all hearts. It's all hearts and positive things. Don't you worry. Yeah. There you go. So they want to know about 6 stars. That's been like the #1 question. Any information they can get about 6 stars.
Well,
there you go. That's a piece of information.
What 6-star characters are we gonna get?
Hey guys, this is Dora. Here to talk about 6 stars today. It's 1 more star than 5 from Ryan Grant.
But you need to do a tweet at the beginning of your stream to Brian Grant at the start of at every single some witty, clever. Hey Adora, I'm eating a banana. P.S. I'm live. And it comes up that way. There we go. Okay, hold on. I'll give you guys privacy. Give me a sec. Got a little privacy chat here. It's your boy Yeet, live on YouTube.
Where you at, Yeet?
Live on YouTube. Get it. Dab on him.
What's up, Yeet?
Frojo says, what up? We're live on YouTube.
Bro, you're
we got Vex in the house.
Look at Yeet.
What I do. Bro, iPhone 5 Red Edition. What do you know about that? Oh, damn. They asked me what my favorite moment was of NYCC today. I said, believe it or not, you would have never thought this, but watching the live finals on stage,
Mr. 801
so
hype.
hype. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was like so fun. I don't know why. It was... Yeah, right. Oh, wait, and then. What about that young kid who was aspiring to be like Yeet, the one who collabed with you on Skype?
Hey, real quick, we can hear you really good. We can barely hear them.
You can barely hear them. Give a shout out. Get close to the mic. And that's it. MCOC booth. The people want to see RB. Did she leave?
She's been out here for a while.
Still here, or we're gonna go find her. So I was telling you, these are surprise boxes,
oh, those are them right there.
Box. Yeah, dude.
They're like the Mario bricks.
They're selling them in backpacks. They're selling them in boxes. They're selling them all over. I don't see RB anywhere. Let's check out the wheel. Maybe she's.
Did the analyzer do the tournament today?
He did.
How did he do?
I guess he did okay, but not good enough to be in the top 5.
How did you do?
I don't see RB. I went to go look at what mastery. There he is. We're live on YouTube. I went to look at what masteries we're actually on, and they have basically the most basic masteries, no deep wounds, no nothing, not even crits on the masteries.
Huh.
I was trying different things. I mean, ideally, I'll tell you right now, the #1 champion is Stark Spidey.
Stark Spidey.
Output. Yeah. Stark Spidey had 4 of the 5 slots, of the top 5 spots. And Yellow Jacket was the only other champion to finish top 5.
And you can enter again tomorrow, right?
Yeah, you can enter as many times as you want. I went in with Gwenpool, but without deep wounds, she just couldn't. And I thought I would enervate him, Mephisto, so that I wouldn't have to worry about his power game. But it didn't really work out in my favor without the deep wounds. So, but either way, it was super fun. Star-Lord was good, but 20 seconds too slow. For a longer fight, if maybe he had 200k health, Star-Lord would definitely be the champion to take into this fight. But the fact that he only had 80k, it seemed to be really that perfect sweet spot for Stark Spidey. I know tomorrow, I found out, I don't know if this is official news, tomorrow the boss fight will be Morningstar. and then Saturday the boss fight will be Blade.
Ah, so they're gonna change it up on y'all. It might the top champion might be different.
Exactly. So the top champion is going to be different tomorrow. I think for Blade, I think AA is going to be the one to have. I think AA is going to be the one to have.
Hey, can you? You're kind of spinning a lot.
Sorry.
People are getting dizzy.
People are getting dizzy. All right, keep it. Really, I'm just looking around. There's not a whole lot to see at this point.
Yeah.
You guys have seen everything. Any other questions? I'd be happy to entertain.
Anybody have any more questions? I know you're going to have videos on your channel with high quality video because this is a little choppy, this is kind of like an exclusive first look.
I apologize, guys.
No, it's not.
It's so limited. I mean, I haven't even been able to log in to get like AW price.
Yeah.
At all. So, it's real shoddy.
People are asking about Brutal DLX. Did he do the tournament?
I did not see him play, but let me tell you. You would never guess it was Brutal DLX. He looked like this all-American, like Ken doll, flawlessly cut, blonde hair, blue eyes, 2 kids. You would never. The guy was so nice. He's like, Killa, I've seen your videos. You're cool. Steve, I've seen your videos. You're cool. He was a very, very nice guy. He's gonna be coming back tomorrow as well. It was cool to connect with him also. I got the impression that the dude is loaded. He's
yeah,
like
he is. He is. Yeah, he is loaded. Yeah.
Yeah. He must own like an oil company or something. But I heard Genser might be here in the silent, and I heard that Genser opened up 1,000 Grandmaster crystals.
Wow.
So it must be nice. We got some cool tools. Actually, this Vision is badass. Let's check these out.
Vision.
Look at the prices on these guys. $129 for Captain America.
Oh, okay, some figures. Okay.
Thanos figure. I mean, they're gorgeous. They look awesome. Who's paying $300 for that Thanos? Come on. And here's that Vision I was talking about. Pretty cool.
Oh, let me move it up a little bit so they can see the price tag.
Oh, here. These ones are cheaper. They're a lot smaller. I'll show you that Thanos again.
Oh, that Vision does look sweet, dude. How much is that one?
Yeah, the Vision. That Vision. There's no price tag on him, but the other ones in his case are $129.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he looks awesome. He really does look awesome.
The Spider-Man looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, I like that other one in the front better on the Brooklyn Bridge. And look, here's Squirrel Girl making an appearance for $74.99.
There she is, guys. The ones that we're asking for. We found her.
Get her tail. We found her. She's finally here. A lot of some other cool ones. We got Miles Morales.
Look at Carnage. Looks sick. Is that Toxin?
Yeah,
oh, that's Spider-Man 2099.
2099. Yeah. Check this guy out. Artifacts. I don't know what that is. Agent Venom. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lady Loki.
I like the red and black Agent Venom.
Yeah, he's nice, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to read, like, who is that?
It's the same.
Stay on that list.
It's the same person that. It's still Flash Thompson.
Okay.
It's just the Thunderbolts Agent Venom, I believe.
Got the same gun, same everything, same pieces.
Arby's apparently asking where you are. I guess.
What?
I guess someone's talking to her.
I'm at the booth. I'm looking for her. I told her I would do some pictures with her. Tell her I'm at the MCOC booth.
Guys, if you're in the chat hearing him, he's at the MCO booth. If you could tell Arby, maybe we can find her.
Let me go see. Let's take a look. Yeah, I just talked to her.
Yeah, that was a girl Loki. That was a girl Loki.
Yeah, that was the girl Loki.
They're asking.
I still don't see her.
They're asking, is King and Thanos going to be a 5-star? Do you know that?
No, I didn't even ask. I don't see her, guys. I've circled this booth like 3-4 times. I do not see her.
She might be somewhere completely else.
Let's take a quick picture. Check out your booth. What am I checking out? Beautiful. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now I got to check out your booth? Yeah. Okay, cool. Fair. On this side? Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know where Arby is. If I find her, I'll go live again, guys. If I find her, I will go live for you guys again.
Okay.
Who's here?
They're in the chat saying, "Hey, give me that Captain Marvel's phone number."
Yeah, I figured you guys would like that. That's why I asked her if I could take a picture. I would say out of all the YouTubers, it's funny to watch, like, people get excited for seeing YouTubers in person. I think Seaton was by far getting the most love.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen Dork Lessons? Is he?
No, I thought he was coming late this afternoon. In fact,
okay.
He actually had an interview scheduled with someone from Kabam, they told me. And he's a no-show. I guess he's coming tomorrow.
Huh.
Let's check out this wheel a little bit and make some comments. Let's see if anybody gets lucky. Somebody won. They're doing one tablet a day. Somebody won. Like within the first 5 minutes, the tablet was gone.
Oh, wow.
5 stars were gone in like maybe hour and a half or so. And there's unlimited 4 stars, unlimited 2,500 units. The rest, they swap out.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's actually a lot of giveaways. If you think about the amount of people that
there's a ton of people in line.
Getting the wheel. They've probably given out, I mean, I don't even know how to guess how many units, but I mean, that's a lot of units to give out.
Someone in the chat just said that Captain Marvel just took me to my special 3.
Oh, God. KO. Nice. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it on a wrap for today. I think that's pretty much it, unless there are some last questions before we go.
Nah, man.
If I do see Arby, I will call you back, but she is nowhere to be found.
No, man, I really appreciate you coming to do this. It really helps everybody out that hasn't got to see anything yet, and we really appreciate it here at SlycemGaming. Guys, it's Kilogrins.
You got it, man.
We'll get his. I'll get his YouTube link in a second. I have to go to the bathroom, but we'll get out of here.
Show you the swag.
Yeah, show us everything you got.
I got this Morning Star pin.
That's cool.
This is my badge. I won that. I got. Will you hold this back, Mickey? I'll show you guys what the units look like.
Okay.
Storing them safely in my wallet. They basically give you this card like this. It says, "Hey, you won 2,500 units," and then they deliver them to you in-game. They take your in-game name and they deliver them within 2 weeks. So that's pretty cool.
All right,
I did not expect to get an extra 2,500 units, so that was pretty cool. Other than that, what'd you get? You got units too? Nice, very cool. That's what I'm saying, man. They gave out a lot of prizes. So, other than that, guys, that's really it. That's really all I have to show. I've been doing a lot of recording, using the 4K cam, walking around, getting a lot of content, asking questions, meeting with everybody. It's been an awesome experience. I highly, highly recommend it for anyone who wants to do it in the future. I would say book your tickets early because I know when I tried to book mine like 2-3 months out, the only day that was available was Thursday.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Someone's cold.
When is some of your videos coming out?
I'm gonna try to hopefully edit. Can I take a picture too? Got it. Thank you. You should look for my videos hopefully within a week and a half. Everything will be up. I mean, I'm going back. I'll be back in another like 4 or 5 days, and then give me a day or two to pump out the videos. So definitely check them out. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Projo, thank you for featuring me on the channel. I totally appreciate it.
No problem,
and other
man.
than that, we might have some other activity this weekend. If you want, maybe I can connect with you at the community meetup, which is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at Dave & Buster's. Just to connect. I feel bad for those who couldn't make it, so just to give you guys a chance. And then that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, I'm Killa, signing off. You know the deal. Hey, guys, it's Killa. And that's it.
All right, man. We'll see you, man.
All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
All
Take care.
All right, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go into the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Alright, guys. Whoa. Let me see what's going on the live stream.
How that happened.
Let me see if did we miss anything on the live stream? Marvel Contest of Champions related? Doesn't look like it. There was some kind of panel for something, I can't tell. Oh, I think it's Ragnarok. I think that's, I don't know. Alright, I think that was it. Chid, you still here? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get with Killa. We'll try to do some more. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I've been live for like 3 hours. I'm gonna end it for now. Thank you guys all for coming out. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button for this video. Share it out. Let people know we were doing stuff. And I'll keep watching the live stream, and I'll catch things. Maybe make another video or something. We're gonna be coming back later with another video soon. All right, guys. Peace out.